Hello, everyone. Andrew Reiner here for another Game Informer live stream. Got Jeff Cork here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You've played a lot of this game. So have I.
Yes.
We're what you'd call experts.
There you go.
You mocked my playing skills in our test chamber, which you could see on GameInformer.com and YouTube. Then we got Brian Shea here, who's never seen this game before.
This is my first time. This is my first impression is this pause screen that you'll see momentarily here.
Pretty good. You're looking at 7 different options, ranging from resume game to exit game, some settings.
Pretty
credits.
robust.
Why don't you hit that top one? That sounds like
There we
a
go.
lot of fun. So what are we doing, Jeff? What mode are we in?
So we're in breakdown mode, which is
Okay.
basically live as long as you can.
And there's 3 modes you can select from the beginning of the game. There's Lifeline, Breakdown, and then just the main campaign. So this doesn't have story content, stuff like that. It's just all about survival. You're starting off with a frying pan. Maybe
This
not the
isn't
best
great.
option.
This is a random character.
Oh,
Ever easy, is it?
Okay, so who am I?
Guess we're moving on, huh?
Looking good.
For the
Looking
best.
good.
We're not the
You're
only
finding
drivers
ways
around
to
here.
shave yourself cleanly every day in the apocalypse.
I'm Daniel Alvarado. I'm an alcoholic chef who is eagle-eyed.
whoa.
So there you go.
And so for people looking at me here, I have this cut on my nose, which is one of the coolest scars you could get is just right across your nose because it looks like you got hit by a sword or something.
It'll get less awesome in just a second.
It will
Explain what
when it scabs and all that. Yeah, and so basically, my daughter was playing with these little Disney characters she has, and she was waving one around, and it was cute because she was having it fly up to my nose and all that, and then it just out of nowhere she just took it and hurled it at me, and it just seriously just pierced the skin, and she looked at me in horror. One, she was like upset she did it, but 2, like I instantly started bleeding. I didn't know it right away, so she came in, gave me a kiss, and there was like blood on her lips, and she felt bad. But man, she's got an arm like Dwight Gooden or something like that.
Oh, dear.
Jeff's
Oh,
in trouble.
man.
So I apologize for my like CSI like appearance here, like a corpse you'd find on the ground. But I'm okay.
Whoa.
It's
lie.
okay.
Man.
Wow, you're already
This
level
guy
2.
is unbelievable. It's like
All right. And I'm being...
Get out of there.
UFC
So-
fighter in the ring.
On the bottom there, you see the stamina. That's on the bottom left, the blue. His health is on the right. One of the best strategies you could do is get in a car and just run over zombies.
Yep.
But you don't level up that way then.
Nope.
So there is kind of a risk there, or you don't get the reward. And this game is out, by the way. State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition is out now on Xbox One and PC. We're playing it on Xbox One. Looks pretty good. I had some frame rate issues, some pop-in, some zombies dropping in out of nowhere. But overall performance has been pretty solid. What are some of the new features here, Jeff?
Oh, let's see here. Basically, over the course of various DLC for the game, they introduced a bunch of different features like, the ability to, like, the vanilla game, you couldn't, there's all these zombies, go figure. You basically, vehicles were just a way to get around. You didn't have a way of, like here, you got vehicle storage, which is basically additional inventory that you drive around.
Sure.
Huh.
So they incorporated that later on into the game. So that's not new. I mean, they did that after Breakdown was
Right, but I
introduced,
think there are in this edition new vehicles in
Yep,
general
yep.
and new weapons.
Oh, this jacket.
Some
Oh,
new
no.
gameplay stuff.
This guy's heavily armored.
Wow. I don't think the frying pan's going to do it.
No, that'll do it though.
But the knee
Muay
will.
Thai
Basically,
knee
that's
would.
that's the greatest move ever is to hit the left bumper, which is your sprint button, and then
Whoa.
follow that up with a. Oh well.
So the whole point of the game is it's open world. I mean, you've seen this. It's such a cliched plot point. Zombie apocalypse, survive, don't get bit. And in the main game, you have a group of survivors. You're building a base, which I think is really cool. It's such a great hook. It's kind of, I compared it to Animal Crossing, or I made the joke it was like Animal Crossing, in that you're just going out, getting supplies, bringing it back to your people, or, you know, for your house, or for yourself, you know, to make sure you survive. But you're just continually going out to different houses and clearing them out. And then your guy even marks his map like this house is now empty. So you start feeling that kind of like that scare of, oh man, all these houses are empty. Where am I going to get supplies? Like we're running out of ammo, where we need resources. And there's stuff you're building up in your camp too, like in your base where you're improving, adding more beds so you can have more people there. You know, new defensive, you know, gun placement, stuff like that. There's some cool stuff there.
Seems really awesome.
So what
Yeah,
I'm doing right
there's a
now,
lot to it.
like in the breakdown mode, your first course of action is to find a community that you can possibly move into. So there's a couple that we have. That was a
So it's kind of like if you've read the Walking Dead comic book, when what's his name? Grimes? Is he the main guy?
Yeah, Rick.
Rick, when he wakes up in the hospital, in the comic book at least, you know, he's just like by himself. He has no idea what's going on, and he kind of ventures out and realizes the world is, you know, in this apocalyptic state, and then has to find a group. So that's what Jeff's going to be doing here.
Yeah, this is like completely random, so I didn't know who I was going to be playing as in this.
So it just kind of like randomly generates a character for you.
Yep. In this one, I mean, there is a campaign where you start off with a select group of people and that kind of thing, but
And there's permadeath. So if he dies, I don't know how it works in Breakdown, but if you die in the main campaign, you switch to a different survivor that you have. That guy that died is gone for good.
so I now joined this community.
So I'm assuming if everyone in your community dies, it's just game over.
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't seen it through to that. But Jeff's going to show off some of the stuff here. So you have a communal supply locker that everybody can use, and you could switch between different survivors that you have. So you can equip them with different things, make them better, take them out in the field, level them up. As you saw, Jeff got new combat expertise, become stronger, more sufficient.
Whoops.
Screw that
A
door.
little bit of an oaf in both real life and
It's a nice looking place. You got some helium for balloons, lawnmower for your dirt.
yeah. It's interesting too because there are like a finite number of places that you can establish as a home base in the game, and this is one that I typically don't ever do. So this
And I
is
think I hit on something.
new territory.
What is this mode called again?
This is breakdown mode.
Breakdown.
We're
Okay.
already sharing beds and shit.
There's also
Now,
my
I've
health
got
is
some
way
basic
low right
plans,
now. I'm
but we'll
playing
wanna
pretty
get on
stupidly,
this in a
so
hurry.
keep that in
People are
mind.
You know,
already
you're just
talking
running
about
straight through those
being-
plants.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So I'm going to go to the survey point, which is an important thing to do. And you see my stamina is no longer able to go all the way to the top because I'm a hurt guy.
If you go all the way down, your guy just totally loses it.
You're just a hunched
It's
over
like,
mess.
yeah, it's like, I
not
don't know.
great.
Oh
He's-
man, something's
He was
going on
stabbed
there.
in the side or something.
These guys are raving or something.
Yeah, it's a dance party at Burger King that happens every day at 2 p.m.
This guy's really into that wall. He's just like, I'm done. But
I
you
think
can,
that's just never mind. Never mind.
I don't even want to know. What.
Outside of the tutorial, I didn't use
Oh
stealth
no,
ever.
that was horrible. Imagine it was just totally
super
gruesome
cool.
and not
Yeah.
clipping through Nightmare. Okay.
I mean, when I worked in the restaurant industry, that's how I spent my breaks, just banging
Just
my head
banging
into a
your
wall.
And up we go. This is a cool
Maybe.
little mechanic,
There we go.
just like Ezio in Assassin's Creed.
Except you don't jump into a
No, you
haystack.
just stand up there,
Yeah.
and then you got to go down the ladder.
I wish there were haystacks.
This is quite a ladder too, so
But you could speed
Prepare
yourself up
yourself.
as you go up it.
Yeah, but you-
holding LB.
yep.
Okay.
As you use
But it
your
uses stamina.
Going down, you don't use your stamina if you go down the fast way.
You just lose all the flesh on your hands.
Yeah, I don't know. Get to max out your callus rating or something. All right, so here we go.
There's
This is,
ways
I
to
like
do
to do
that.
this. It's, I don't know. So you see the little surveying meter. Now if I enter this
Okay.
mode, then it'll
So this marks stuff on your map, or is it just kind of marks stuff on your HUD?
map on your map.
I
Yep.
see some place worth of scavenging. from.
Jeff, people want
Yes,
you
sir.
to change your clothing and run around naked. That's bald bulldozer, by the
In
way.
the game or in the stream?
Well, you didn't specify, so
I'm afraid I cannot do either of those things right now.
well, you got your hands on the controller.
Yeah, exactly.
People asking about co-op.
There's no
There is
co-op.
no co-op, but they have been teasing that. The company itself, Undead Labs, the developer, has been talking about wanting to do co-op. And we don't know if that means it'll be like another game. Obviously, the name of their company kind of locks them in for doing more of this, or if it'll be another, like Jeff said, another DLC kind of patch thing.
Yeah, those guys have
We'll
got
have to wait and see.
Those guys have got to hope the zombie fad continues.
Well, they've
The
done
name
some
of
other
Undead
games too.
Labs.
They're not totally devoted to zombies.
Now they are though. Once you break in with zombies and your name's Undead, you just got to stay
You
there.
gotta roll with it.
Oh, one more over there to your right.
Oh,
A little
there it
more
is.
by the
There.
vehicle.
And one more apparently. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, house.
There you
Don't
go.
get me wrong, this place is really nice. But with all the zombies out there, I'm worried we might not be able to hold out here forever.
I think you're kind of screwed no matter
Can
where you
keep
go.
an eye out for
Yep.
a large vehicle of some kind, like an RV or a bus. Something
Okay.
we
That
can
was
pack
really
everybody
painful.
into and head
It
out if things got bad.
totally looks painful.
Why don't you
Even
bring
if
up
we
your
never use
map
it, I think
when
I'll
you
feel
find a
better
safe
if I know
spot?
we've got a plan.
Every place is a safe spot.
So it's pretty sizable, and it's all kind of like rural America.
It's sizable. Like if you're on foot here, and you're being chased, and you have to run over here,
You've
it,
impressed a
it
lot of
seems like
people
it's the
around
biggest
here,
place
so,
ever.
Right.
You can see on the
before
map
we
there's
claim
kind of
dibs
a
on some of the better
uh,
gear, I
a
don't think
zombie
anybody'd mind.
icon there, and it's got a red cone. That is a herd of zombies. and you do not want to alert them. So I don't know why I'm running toward them.
unless you're in a car.
If you're in a car,
and then
then
it's
you-
like bowling.
That's like driving on the sidewalk in GTA.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun.
Oh! God day.
So
Wow.
I see you're leveling up in the fighting. Like, does that get you new moves, or does
Yep.
it just make you more damaging?
Yep, a little of both.
Okay.
Yep, and you can specialize in different things as well. Like,
So is it actual like skill tree, or is it like based on, like, if I fight a whole lot, my fighting's gonna get good?
it's mostly that. Yeah.
So this is a slow way of searching. You see how long it takes. But Jeff can speed that up, but it makes more noise. And you can make a really loud noise. It's like randomly generated, like dice roll, where you could alert everybody in the neighborhood, every zombie in the neighborhood to
It's
come
not great.
and attack you.
We should do that.
Nope.
At some point in the stream, we have
Oh,
to.
Jeff. He hears you rummaging through that wood.
There, I did it faster. Oh, God.
Get it!
Oh
Get
no!
it! Get the
Oh
gun!
no! Oh no!
Nice move. Wow, you're good at this.
Oh, God. I did not push that button, by the way. I didn't suddenly need to open my
Hey,
inventory.
pick up that trash. Rude.
Unfortunately,
You can't.
I
yeah.
can't. And then there. Oh,
And you see the black dots. Jeff's clearing those out on the map. But obviously, everything that you can interact with is highlighted at first. It won't be if you've already searched it.
correct.
So when you come back in, you're going to need to look for those black dots.
So what I'm doing here is I'm just grabbing as much as I can carry, and I'm going to bring it back to home base and put it in the supply
Because you're
closet.
encumbered. Does that mean you're gonna be slower now?
A
Or?
little slower. You don't recover your stamina as quickly.
Okay, so it's kind of like when you
How's it
fill up
going,
your
Doc?
inventory in Fallout.
Heads up,
Yeah,
gang.
it ain't great.
Scouts are reporting a horde heading
And
our
people
way.
asking if there's pay-to-win
Fences, okay.
components in this game. There are not.
Got this one.
It is just pretty much.
There's no place
See
for
what
you
you
to
get. I
put
guess I haven't
pay.
looked in the Xbox Marketplace. Okay, here's
I'm
an
gonna-
interesting thing.
Yeah, so this is an ammo cache, and
Sit tight.
I put
I'm
it.
bringing this
It's like a
stuff
big
home.
backpack,
Roger that.
and I'll see if this other one does it. These are good because they kind of refill
Not alone.
your home base with ammo, which in turn you guys will use that to automatically defend itself.
Yep, and it depletes over time. It's not super fast. They give you warnings if you need stuff. Plenty of time. You can even search for stuff. Send people out to search for, hey, where can I find
So what I'm gonna
food? Stuff like
What
that.
I'm going to do here is I'm going to radio home, and see at the bottom it says available influence 156. You increase your influence by exploring. Like when I searched from that vantage point, I think it gave me 25 for finding all the spots. And I'm going to call for scavengers,
I found some supplies.
and basically they're going to run over
Send
from
runners
home
for
base
pickup.
to this area
I'll get
Oh.
people
and pick up everything that I didn't pick up.
So,
Walk
can they get injured or killed in the?
They can. They
in
can
their
get injured and they'll call for help, and I can choose to run and save them if I want to, or I can just be
How's it
a
going?
weirdo and ignore them, which doesn't really benefit.
So if you send a bunch of people on this big mission, like you could lose like 3 or 4 of them.
You just send just one
Okay, so-
scavenger, yeah.
I don't know if you could like allocate a bunch of people to make the chances more successful.
No.
Like you could do, I think that in Assassin's Creed.
No, it's not like that. You just send one guy at a time. They try to move quickly. And you can do that once every 10 minutes. Oh.
Oh, there you go. Oh, my spleen.
Oh.
Shout out
are you
to
doing?
Thanatos869. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream.
All right, I'm going to go in here.
People asking, is this game worth buying? I think so. Joe reviewed it on 360 when it came out originally, what, last year or 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
He
yeah.
wasn't a big fan of it. And Jeff, what do we think of that?
I think his opinion is different from mine, but I respect it. Because this is definitely a game where you really have to overlook some like weird technical issues. There's some camera stuff going on. There's some clipping.
I'm in position.
I mean, it's not that I don't see it happening, but it doesn't get in the way for me of
Right.
enjoying
It's not
the game.
Grand Theft Auto level of polish.
So I'm going to do here a coward who wrote fiction. I'm going to have him take over. So I'm basically going to be playing as him for a while, as my other guy is going to rest.
So if you take over as a coward, are you like less likely to get into combat, or does he have any other?
Well, you have different
attributes?
stats for every character. So if he
Sure.
goes into what this guy's all about. So he's a coward,
He's
architect.
great at construction.
Yep.
Not so much anything else.
He's
Asthma
bad
attacks.
at fighting. That's what it says. Coward, bad at fighting. Architect, handy with tools.
Yeah. So his construction, he has 4
That's kinda
stars.
cool.
Everything else,
He's got asthma. He's an asthmatic, so his running sucks. He improves his cardio slower, and he has knowledge of literature.
Ooh.
So what I'm going to do here
That'll come in handy.
is I'm going to upgrade my base a little bit, because as you can see, there's like slots where you can build things. Right now, I've got my radio room, which comes by default. You got a couple parking spots. and you've got your bedroom, you've got a kitchen, and you've got a workshop.
Like
and
the way
you
it's
can upgrade them
the
all.
Kirkman residence. When you think.
Exactly. There's a lot of stuff like that as you might expect. So I'm going to upgrade my workshop. So now, in a minute, it'll
finish.
repair itself.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
But there's other things you can do that'll take 30 minutes,
Yep.
an hour. There's stuff that you just got to sit back and wait, or just go out and keep accumulating stuff and people. I mean, that's another thing too. There's missions where you're going to get survivors, to add to your colony, which is pretty cool. Because then you start stressing. It's like, okay, there's a group of people out here, but I don't have the beds for them or the resources. Do I
Yep.
bring them in or?
So if you look
or
here,
not.
like if I want to build a medical area or a training area or create a garden, I need additional materials. So
Get
I need
the training
some
area
construction
first.
stuff.
That seems what you should do before you have a garden
Yeah,
or
don't worry about food.
medical
You
supplies.
know, just these emaciated boxers. It's going to be fantastic. So here's Lily. She's the lady we talked to on the radio.
So long.
All right. So you see there's that herd. This guy's a coward, but that doesn't stop him from just getting in here. And
And we're done building.
Going for
You
it.
coming home for the ribbon cutting?
Oh, this guy wants
yeah.
to die.
Bowling. Oh. So once they get on the front of the car, you back up. They fall off. Wow.
nice try.
Yeah.
Ducking.
Nice verticals.
Who was just shooting? Was it somebody in your camp?
That's the local. Yeah, my guys are.
So you see the
defending.
radius there, and that can expand as you build up the guns, snipers, stuff like that.
Yep.
So
Oh,
they will
cool.
do a better job protecting you. Zombies will get in there.
Oh, really? That was my next question, actually, is how aggressive are the zombies around
Yeah.
your home base?
Especially at night, there's a little bit of dying light in this game where there are tougher beasties out at night. What is the feral one?
The ferals. Yep.
Those guys, they kind of run on all fours, but they will just tear into you.
I think we're at a point with zombie games where we've established the enemies. Like there's the fat guy who explodes.
Right.
There's like the poison guy.
There's a fat guy in this. There's a screamer in
Yep.
this, which
the witch.
Attracts
kind of the
other-
witch.
Apologies to this guy.
Oh man, that was a nice shirt. I would have taken that off first.
This guy's just snooping around his gas can. He's probably gonna find some fuel.
I'm guessing forks for salad.
Oh,
Nothing.
man.
It was all sloshy. I
Yeah,
think.
what was in there? Just water?
It's industry. So I'm gonna do
Solid
here.
waste.
Confirmed. We are set free here.
So now that the site is clear, I can also use it as I can establish an outpost here,
Oh,
which will provide some. See right here, some materials for construction,
Very nice. That's a good get.
Sit tight. I'm bringing this stuff home.
and this place is
We'll be ready.
Empty.
totally-
So nothing left. So
Oh,
you
oh,
can see the X on the mini map there. That means there's nothing else you can do here. There's a giant zombie behind Jeff, which he does not want to tango with right now.
Whoa! No! Here, you help.
no, they just
run
ran.
it, get it.
There you go.
You're the coward, but they're the ones that run.
Dude, where'd the big zombie go?
It's right through the window.
Oh, you got to do that every time. It's so cool.
It's just mandatory.
You
So apparently,
get-
I was carrying a backpack, but I was not
Oh, you didn't have it equipped. Okay.
carrying it. That's an interesting
You
strategy.
get different
sir.
sized backpacks so you can carry more stuff. Very Res Evil-esque, Jill and Chris. Nice. And then again, you're going to find more large backpacks, but you want to grab them because you want to give them to your different people
Yep.
in your colony.
Because you're finding stuff that will help you as a player when you switch to a different character.
And you never know what you're going to run into. There might be people surviving out on a farm. It could be occupied with military people. That could be a threat to you. All sorts of crazy stuff in this game, as you would expect from just kind of waking up with the apocalypse all around you.
Yeah.
Like, you just really are kind of like in the fog of war a little bit
All
the
right,
whole
so-
time.
Now, something that this building does not have that some of the outposts have by
You should
default.
keep reading that poem. There's a zombie right behind you.
There we go. Oh gosh, there's a lot of problems here. What do I want to build?
The Ultimate Spaz is asking, hey, Reiner, that's for me.
Reiner.
Yeah, that's good. I think you started that, Jeff. What suit do you want to be buried in?
That's suit you want to be buried.
That's
I
that's kind of dark, man.
yeah.
That's
I don't even have a response to that.
yeah, I guess something nice. Not like at Target or Walmart, but something maybe like Kohl's. I don't know. Is that a nationwide brand?
Yeah, Cole's.
J.C. Penney, maybe.
I would say birthday suit just to make the funeral super awkward.
Yeah. That's the way I'd like to do it. I want to ask you guys, a lot of people talking about different open world games coming out in the comments. Mad Max, a lot of people saying that they paid that off, pre-ordered it, or whatever. because of the new trailer that came out. A lot of people talking about The Witcher as well.
Mm-hmm.
What open world game are you looking forward to the most coming
Ooh.
forward here for 2015, or I guess we could even say beyond?
I mean, Arkham Knight. It's looking pretty great. I really loved Arkham City. I like what they did with it, with making it from like the kind of like the close corridor of Arkham Asylum and taking it out to a full-on city.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird one to think about as an open world game.
Yeah.
You don't really think of that first, but it totally is. It's
Mad Max
100%.
looks amazing.
I cannot wait for that.
I wasn't completely sold on it until this trailer, and I think that's what a lot of people are kind of, that's the headspace they're in as well. Witcher 3, I've never really gotten into the Witcher series, so this is going to be a nice introduction to that. It seems like it's a really polished game, seems really a lot to do.
Sorry, there's a lot of zombie hordes.
I'm not liking this home base either.
No,
'cause it
it's
doesn't-
not in a great spot.
No.
You don't have a lot of protection. And you can always switch home base, correct?
Yeah, I think
you
I'm
can
gonna
call
do
for
that
another group.
at some point. 'Cause
The radio is key, and that's something I always forget to use.
I need to
Although,
set
look
up
at
a
all the
watchtower.
outposts down there. Yeah.
yeah, I'm going out of order for what I typically do.
You're going to have to.
Well, I should have built like a medical tent here.
Yeah,
All
at
right,
least
what do
you'll
I
have
need?
an oven, right?
So I need 15 building material. All right.
I see someone mentioning the Division. The Division
I don't know
looks-
about that yet. Everything I've seen, I'm like, that looks so staged.
It looks pretty cool, but I think that I'd like to see more before I'm like, yeah, it's definitely one of the games I'm super excited for.
I like the idea. You
Yeah.
know, the end of days, kind of the disease run rampant through
Mhm.
New York and all that. Like, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. Every gameplay demo I've seen is just like, wow, that looked cooked. You know, like that didn't look like it was live gameplay.
We'll see. I mean, it's we don't even know if it's coming this year, right?
Yeah, it's a big question mark. This year, we know Mad Max, Witcher right around the corner. Cannot wait for The Witcher. That's what, 20 days? Under 20 days? People
Yeah.
in the chat can let us know.
It's less than 20 days, I think.
Yeah, that one, man, I cannot wait for that to come out. And there's been some people in the office that were playing The Witcher 2 in preparation, which is kind of cool.
I've wanted to actually. I have it on Xbox
Well, do it.
360 because I got it when it was games with gold.
I've tried to get into The Witcher, and I just can't do it for some reason.
The first couple hours of Witcher 2 are kind of a rough ride, but once you get past that hump, it's pretty great.
Yeah, I played a little bit at PAX East, like right when they were launching the 360 version. I just could not get into it.
The other one,
I'll
Avalanche
load it up.
has Mad
See you
Max
back
coming
at
this
base.
year
Mm-hmm.
with Warner Brothers, but then another studio at the company, a completely different studio. There might be a little overlap in producers and stuff like that, but another studio at Avalanche is working on Just Cause 3 for Square Enix.
Oh man, I
Which
forgot
is
about
listed,
that.
yeah, the pre-orders on that just went up. The box art, there was a trailer that released this morning, right?
Yeah.
That's looking
Found
great
some
too, and that's
supplies.
supposedly
runners will pick up.
2015.
Just Cause 2 was one of those games I didn't play enough of, but I had such a blast whenever I did.
Yeah,
Looks like a
I
good
love
spot
that
for an
series.
outpost.
Absolutely adore that series.
Pretty big step.
I've
You
never
wanna go
beaten
through
one
with
of those games,
Yeah,
but I think I have like over 100 hours into
Mm-hmm.
into Just Cause 2.
it's kind of how I've usually been with like the GTA series.
That's
There's
not
so much to
good.
do, you just kind of get lost in.
Well, that one, at least the critical path really kind of pulls you through, whereas Just Cause, the story hasn't been great. And you're just more attached to the just messing around. So I did like 100 hours of messing around. I barely touched the
yeah.
story. So if they can elevate that part of their game and still have the craziness with the grapple and the flight and the vehicles, that could be a game changer. And if that extends to, if that kind of level extends to Mad Max, with the base building in that like this, like the Mad Max base building sounds really interesting.
It does.
You even get dogs in dog missions. Like, that's super cool. Fellow companion to ride with you in your car. Yes. And the car is kind of like a character, too.
Yeah.
You give me a few more minutes?
You
Everything
gotta
is
maintain it all the way through the game.
again, yeah. Everything I've read from our
big
cover
guy.
story and everything I've seen in the gameplay trailers has just made it one of my top games for this year. Are you opening that door like on purpose?
Oh, yeah.
To try to take out more?
Hey, Jeff, someone's asking, Jeedman Jones is asking, would you be interested in helping me kickstart a spin-off game starring Cork and Sexy Doll
Cork and Sexy Doll? Oh my gosh.
from, what was that, Illbleed?
That would be Illbleed.
Whoa! Look at that giant guy.
Oh, yeah. You can't do that.
Oh, you knocked him over.
I ran. If you watch our test chamber on GameInformer.com,
Oh.
I ran into one of these guys. I don't know, 10 times.
How do you kill that guy?
Jeff's honking it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Just
Whoa.
destroy your car.
It's worth it.
By the way,
'Cause
gas
he said
stations.
he's going to head toward my base, so.
Fair warning in this game: gas stations explode. I found that out the wrong way.
All right, I'm just going to leave
Tires
this
looking good,
there.
dude.
Pretty cool.
How did that guy die like that? You saw me in the test chamber. I hit that guy a billion times.
Oh, that wouldn't injure you or anything.
No, not at all.
Oh, right there by the fireplace.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
So, Jeff, is this the mode you're playing at home, or are you doing the campaign?
I did the campaign for a while, but I really like this mode.
I feel like this
Just
would be the
thinking
main
around.
draw for me.
Come on. What could be in here?
Probably gasoline,
We'll
if I had to
see.
guess.
There we go. Oh,
It's
no.
good that it's not like, hey, you found some money or
Yeah,
you found some pencils.
you do find some like worthless crap every once in a while.
So
But,
you're all full up, so you can't grab that gas, can
I
you?
can't.
Well, you should go deliver.
I could put it in my car, but I think I'm just gonna hang out here.
Hey, you found new survivors.
I didn't know about the car thing. I got to do that from now on. That's
Yeah.
cool. How do you access that?
Oh, just hit the Y button
Okay.
in the rear.
Because it's up for your inventory for your character.
Correct. Yep. Neighbors need our help. I think we need our help first. We've got some serious problems. Oh, those are good. I wish I had a bigger backpack, because this
Can
is not
you
cutting
can
it.
you upgrade your backpack?
You can find bigger ones, yeah.
Okay.
Someone asking, Game Informer, speaking of open world wasteland games, do you think Fallout 4 will be at E3?
Oh, I hope so.
That would be
Bethesda
awesome.
is doing the big press conference. Todd Howard's team that did Skyrim and Fallout 3 and all the other Elder Scrolls games like Oblivion haven't done anything in a while. It's high time they showed something. Who knows what it's going to be? We'll have to wait and see. Also, the Dishonored team, what are they up to? Machine Games.
they're
they released
doing-
Wolf, but are they ready to show a teaser? Doom, you got to think, is that all it is working on, or they have a lot of teams,
They
a
have
lot of exciting teams,
a lot of opportunities, a lot of possibilities. Ever since Skyrim came out, I've wanted to see Fallout with like all the improvements that Skyrim brought to the Elder Scrolls and Fallout mechanics. So I think that's a definite possibility. I hope so. It's one of my favorite games of last gen, Fallout 3.
I hope it's Fallout 4 is a free-to-play game on mobile.
Yes, only mobile.
And there's some component. Jeff plays these games where he's just like tapping his
Oh,
phone
God.
the whole time. What are you playing there?
I don't know if I want to talk about it, but yes, I play a lot
What
of,
is it called?
It's called Tap Titans. I don't
Tap
know why I do
Titans.
it. It's just like a total like.
So we were in a
Skinner
meeting
bot.
yesterday,
Yeah,
and Jeff was
awful.
just like this the whole time on his
Yeah.
phone.
I have no excuse.
That's good exercise for your fingers.
Yeah, Tiffany, my wife, keeps saying you're just gonna get carpal tunnel, you idiot. So, there you go.
A lot of people in the comments talking about Silent Hills getting canceled.
Oh.
I'm sure that'll be a topic in our podcast this week, the Game Informer show. But yeah, sad news. I can't say I'm not surprised. I really I'm not. With Kojima being so attached to Metal Gear, seeing Silent Hills come up, that he was working on that with Del Toro
Roger that.
and what is it, Norman Reedus?
Norman Reedus.
I kind of had the same feeling I did when I heard he was working on Castlevania. It's like, well, how committed can he be to it when he's still working on a Metal Gear game?
Sure.
Does that mean it's going to be a long ways out? But it's sad. It was a really cool vision, what they had in PT. Whether that was the game or not, if PT was just like a random thing they did that gave way to what appeared to be kind of an open world Silent Hill game that maybe would have been traditional, who knows? Or if it would have been a first-person game, we'll never know.
Yep.
Which is sad.
We might find out eventually.
Yeah, someone might leak some stuff. If they even started working on it, who knows?
I think they probably started working on it. I mean, Reedus tweeted over the weekend when the rumors started coming that he was super excited about it. So I think there was at least
was it like, hey, here's how much you're gonna make?
there were at least
for
some
this
concepts,
VO
I
session?
think.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
What is that? It's going
what?
right through the wire.
Yeah, I don't
That
have
wire
a
is
guard
useless.
tower. It's pretty lame.
But I mean, you're undead, so it doesn't hurt,
Whoops.
right?
What do you think they'd
Unless
get
it,
caught
like-
on it?
I'm really good with
Yeah.
this frying pan. And now I don't have it
Phantom Pain.
upgraded, but you can get.
Phantom Pain. I'm
Open
not a-
world game. Coming this year, September, same time as Mad Max.
Run into a bit of a snag.
What's your temperature on
We've
this?
got the basics,
I've never been a
but for
big
really
fan,
cool
Metal Gear
results,
Solid
we need a
fan.
little more.
I tried some Ground Zeroes and I didn't love
We've
it.
still got some stuff to
So
take care
I'm
of
not
out there.
too hot on Phantom Pain, but I'll probably give it a shot when it releases.
I loved 2 and 3. 1 was obviously a really good game too, but 4 didn't do it for me that much.
No, it
and
was-
Ground Zeroes I really didn't like at all.
Especially 3 was so good.
I know
off of
I'm in
that.
the minority. I know a lot of people love those games, but yeah, I don't know. You know, when you do stealth in a big giant open world, I thought their E3 demo was good. You know, there was some funny moments in there with the cow and you know, or the goat or whatever with those balloons
Sure.
and some cool tech that Snake was using, and the open world looked intriguing, being able to call in strikes and stuff like that. But I don't know. You know, my enthusiasm for the series peaked with 3, and I wanted more 3, and 4 just didn't do it for me. And then this seems like an even bigger departure. So we'll see. What about you, Jeff?
We've got this place locked down.
I just wanted like an actual sequel of sorts to the third one. I think it was so great, and I'm with you. I think the fourth one was fun, but it just didn't do it for me in the same way the third one did.
And yeah, I don't know, with Kojima now, with all this news of Kojima, his name getting taken off the game, they say he's under contract to finish the game. What is the quality going to be like in the end? You know, like, is his heart still there? You know, these are all big questions that we have. Like, is he going to see it through the right way? Did they cut on something? You know, like, why was he kind of taken off this in Silent Hills? What's going on over there?
It's sounding like they're having to cut a lot of things right now because I mean, if you look at the transition of having we're gonna have Kiefer Sutherland come in and voice Snake, and then he went from that to being in Phantom Pain he's a mostly silent protagonist, and then they had Norman Reedus and Del Toro coming in for the Silent Hills kind of reboot, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you know, that star power's gone, and the entire project's canceled. Like, what? I don't know what's going on. It seems like Kojima. There's a rumor swirling that he's going to be out completely. So,
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Yeah.
You know, when you take a guy's name off a box, his legacy, you know, past games too, right? It wasn't just 5, the Phantom Pain. It was like other games. It's just like a slap in the face, it seems like. It sounds like it was ugly, and everything Konami's saying is it wasn't. But yeah, I don't know. That's a tough pill to swallow if you're following news and are looking forward to a game that's, you know, actively in development. Like, what's going to happen to it?
yeah. Oh, there's another one of those guys.
Yeah, this car.
I don't think your truck's going to make it through
Oh,
this
there's 2 of
encounter.
them.
Jeff's
Oh,
excited
no.
about that.
I really should have kept one of those.
You
Molotov
got another car
cocktails.
right there. This is going to act like a Molotov
Jeff,
cocktail.
you're on fire.
Oh, you can drive on fire for a while.
What if you keep ramming him?
I think you can hear it crackling. That's cool.
Yeah, I really didn't think that through.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm okay. I've got some ibuprofen.
Dude. Yeah, pop a pill.
Gotta go.
I bet that attracts a lot of zombies.
Yeah, probably. Gonna have a snack.
Oh, playground.
Very nice.
Just go hide out in there.
All right. This is kind of the oh crap music. I ate some Twinkies. As you can see, my stamina is now kind of a light blue. That means it won't deplete.
Twinkies. That's a nod to
Temporarily.
what film? What was the movie where the guy who just wanted a Twinkie? at
Was
the
it
end of days?
Zombieland?
Was it Dawn of the
Zombieland, yeah.
Zombieland, yeah. I thought for some reason I thought the Dawn of the Dead remake.
These guys don't hang on for long.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Imagine there's some pretty severe atrophy in their muscles.
I'm really bad at the handbrake in this, but I'm trying to get better.
People talking about Red Dead Redemption. That would be awesome to see at announced a new Red Dead sequel.
I don't think
Oh,
we're going
yeah.
to get it this year. I think if we're going to get it, we're going to get it next year. Just because I think that they're going to maybe announce the new GTA 5 DLC that's probably
Sure.
going to come down the pipe now that the PC version's out there.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
I think we're going to have some episodes from whatever it is, like San Andreas,
The one thing I would say
Los
is
Santos.
Gonna look around now.
I know Rockstar's teams work together on certain projects, but Grand Theft Auto is traditionally Rockstar North, whereas Red Dead, I know Rockstar North worked on Red Dead, but it was largely San Diego, I believe.
Sure.
So
I mean, you can
Yeah,
have
who
two,
knows?
you can definitely have two major
you know,
projects
Bully.
going on
I
at
think
the same
Bully was the
time.
third team. Vancouver, I want to say maybe, or Toronto. I don't remember, but the Housers are attached to all that stuff, right?
I would like a new Bully.
Sam and Dan. All right.
It's just a
think
quiet
I've seen
moment
the loader.
before
You
everything
just-
falls apart. There's a feral there. You can see a little.
Those guys suck.
They're the
Stay away if you're
worst.
playing this. Stay away from those guys.
Yeah.
Like just run them over with a car
Yeah,
or shoot them, I guess.
and just make sure you have some pills on you in case your car explodes.
And ammo is scarce, but not to the degree of like early on in Dying Light or something like that.
Right.
It's you can use it. Go, you know, if you have a large horde coming after you, go ahead and use it.
That's weird. I very rarely use guns in the game for some reason. I just like melee.
What did you just run into?
Some kind of shrub,
That didn't sound like a
base
shrub,
of a shrub.
like a berry bush.
There you go.
Yeah, some of the animations definitely don't feel like an Xbox One game.
Okay, this is gonna go super well.
Surprise! Why are their eyes glowing?
Listen,
Do all the eyes glow?
Yeah.
I've just not noticed
Yeah,
that.
that's their thing, man.
just outside of town. Looks like somebody just left it there. It's in way better shape.
It's kinda scary in the dark.
That are lying around.
What are they? Killzone zombies?
Let's get out of here.
All right.
And people, if you have any comments, we got about an hour, 20 minutes left here. Fire away. We will answer as many as we can. We're kind of feeding off your conversation right now. But yeah, anything you want to ask these guys about this game or any other games that are out or coming out, they will answer them.
Maybe not coming out like Silent Hills.
Or maybe not coming out. Maybe games that you're really looking forward to and then you have your heart broken.
As you can see that frying pan icon on the left. My beloved cooking implement is about to die. But
We were talking about E3 a little bit. What are you excited to see? Like, what would really make your day, Jeff Cork?
I know
Surprise.
I just said it.
Let's
a
say surprise. Yeah.
Well, if
'Cause,
I tell
like-
you, it won't be a surprise. But I would like a new bully.
Okay.
Let me see
be
if I
nice.
can make this place safer
Oh,
first.
son of a gun.
Shay.
I think that my most wanted for E3 would be Fallout 4.
Oh dear,
I think that would be
that would be really good.
really awesome.
The
I'd
mobile
like-
version I was talking about. That
Yeah, the
sounded
mobile,
pretty cool.
the mobile free-to-play microtransaction.
You'd have it
control.
everywhere you went.
I also am really excited. I mean, I know it's a surprise, but I'm excited to see some gameplay of Rock Band 4. People who know me know that is one of my favorite series.
Yeah, you never stop talking about it.
Never.
Glad you brought it up again.
It's weird that we're not going to have like a new Sonic game, it seems like. That's another one of my series. But we've always had a new Sonic game for the past few years.
I wouldn't rule that out.
I mean, they
I
haven't
really
announced
wouldn't rule
anything
that
yet,
out.
but
I know Sega's changing
We
gears,
might be able
but
to hold off another
I think
attack
they're
if we're
no matter what gear they have, there's going to be a Sonic gear.
speaking of Gears, I think we're going to see Gears of War stuff.
Yeah, the thing that's a little upsetting about the news that kind of broke this weekend, I think you did the story on the rumor that there's a remake coming of Gears
Sure.
of War 1. The thing that's kind of disturbing about that is, does that mean that the next installment is that far out?
I think
Like
that
we're
it
going to get
is.
the remake this year, kind of like
What the heck?
Master, like Master Chief Collection, and then the year after we get Gears of War. I guess it makes sense if you have Halo 5 this year.
Yeah, they wouldn't
Gears
double,
of War, what is it, 5?
It's probably
Yeah.
going to be Gears 4 because Judgment wasn't really a number.
They just, like, that's gone. It's not canon anymore.
Well, I mean, it's like, Halo Reach wasn't a
Sure,
numbered
sure.
entry. I think we're going to see Gears 1 HD, whatever, this year, and then we're going to see, because it's the 10-year anniversary of Gears of War. Well, I guess Gears of War 10-year anniversary is next year because it came out in 2006.
Yep.
So maybe we'll see that early next year, and then maybe a holiday release for Gears 4 or whatever it's going to be called next year. So maybe 2 Gears games in 1 year.
You know what I want to see?
What?
I really, really, really want to see.
This?
Tell me what
Jeff
you want.
just
What
running
you really,
into this
really
with
want.
a blue car. That was awful. I want to see Rare do a classic 3D action platformer adventure type of game, like Banjo-Kazooie and those old ones.
I wanna-
Conker's-
Banjo-Kazooie game for
We're doing
Wii
the
U?
Conker's Bad Fur Day Super Replay right now.
Oh, no,
And
this
it
is
is so much fun. Wow. Look
Go,
at him
go.
choke. Bo Jackson, go. Or that's more Barry Sanders.
I want to see another like a Nuts and Bolts sequel because I enjoyed that game.
Yeah, like give me stuff like that. Like I want Rare. I want to see Rare do classic Rare. I want Microsoft to do good on them. They're not making avatars anymore.
Sure.
Or Kinect games like they have a full-on new, let's say Banjo-Kazooie or 3D Battletoads.
Battletoads, I
or
was just about to
Conquer,
say.
or a new IP. I don't care. Just let Rare be Rare. Old school Rare.
I would love to see them announce, I think that we're going to see a Battletoads game announced by the end of the year. I don't know if it's going to come at E3, but we saw Phil Spencer teasing it with the shirt, or what we perceive to be a tease, at the Windows 8 or Windows 10 press conference. And then I think we'll see something Banjo-Kazooie at some point. Maybe not this year, but at some point. There's a lot of demand for that.
Is there?
I think every time anybody mentions anything with Rare, it's always Banjo-Kazooie. And then they had that little thing that came out at South by Southwest Gaming Awards.
Right. Yeah, there was like a little Kinect. I mean,
Yeah.
it was Kinect-based, which is terrifying.
Yeah, I don't think it's a full game, though. And
Why would they make
the
that?
animations were terrible. Well, they did
I
a
know,
similar
but why?
thing. I went to South by Southwest Gaming Awards last year.
Whoa! Good lord.
I went there last year, and they had a similar thing, only it wasn't Kinect. It was just some sort of motion sensing thing where the crowd, like, you put your hands up, and everybody had to go to the right, everybody had to go to the left. And it's the same concept that they had for that, only with a recognizable IP.
there's
Jeepman
the-
Jones says Battletoads cross Gears
Oh,
of War. I would play the hell out of that. That'd be sweet.
Just cutting the Battletoads.
It'd be like
in half.
Battletoads with Double Dragon all over again.
That would be cool if when they brought it back. It was with a modern IP, like the crossover. Just a nod to that.
Bald Bulldozer says Eternal Darkness 2. That'd be cool. What do you guys think?
That could be cool.
Yeah. I mean,
What about Last Guardian? Any interest in that?
I've kind of dropped off on that. I thought it looked kind of cool when they had the first look at it at E3. I guess it was like 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe
Then you
even
hit
longer.
maturity. You
Yeah, and
matured.
then I was just kind of like, yeah.
puberty kicked in, and you're like, I don't like that
No, it's just I
stuffed
think
dog
that-
anymore.
I don't know.
How do you lose interest in that? It looks cool.
It looks cool, but I think that it's been so long. It's just kind of I don't remember what made it cool. And
Need
People
games that-
commenting on Jeff Cork's. Sorry, people commenting on Jeff Cork's playstyle.
just being a maniac.
Spaz said you're not very good at this, Jeff, which I disagree with. You're doing quite well,
I'm alive, aren't I?
but people say Clark is clearly doing what he wants.
Yeah.
as all
That's how
men
you play
should.
this. And you're not going to touch the save after the live stream, right?
Coming with me?
What's that?
Are you going to play the save again after the live stream?
Yeah. I actually
you are.
deleted my original
Yeah.
save.
Well,
for
there
the-
you go.
Just for this.
People are saying you wouldn't, but no. Other people bringing up Zone of the Enders 3, Dishonored, 2.
I would like to see
Ah.
Crackdown. What they're doing with that.
Crackdown. Well, didn't they tease that last year?
They did, but I'd like to see what that
I think we'll see.
means.
What do you do
Hopefully.
with Dishonored 2? Like, my face under the mask is still gross. I still have all these powers.
I think maybe a new character.
Yeah, that would work. Just that universe, explore
Yeah,
another
like
continent
with
or
Black Ops
something.
3, where they're doing a world connection rather than a character connection to Black Ops 2.
Silent Night is saying we should see a new Mass Effect. I think we will. We have to, right?
Yeah, they teased that last E3 as well.
They showed us
EA.
like one image or one environment.
They showed like a render of something. And
Yeah, they'll show us a render of like a moon this time.
Battlefront. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, Battlefront looks good.
You
know,
got to see
I
some
got to
action.
see some of it. Yep. And I would assume we'll get our hands onto it. We'll have to see,
Oh,
but
I can't wait.
who knows? I mean, you never know with
With dice and control, with I'm a
right
little
with
worried.
Battlefield 4 and all that. We'll have to wait and see. And Jeff, what are you off to do here? You still looking for a
Whoa.
new place?
No, I'm escorting my buddy who's going to
Okay.
do a trade for ammo for fuel.
I love
Nice.
that animation when you shed them off your hood. And they just kind of like kick up.
Oh, yeah. I don't,
Totally realistic. Wait, does that say zombie horse?
Zombie Horde.
Zombie horde. Okay, I saw it flash up real quick, and then you went to the map.
That's the game I'd be excited about.
Oh my
Zombie
gosh, there were
Horse.
zombie animals in this game.
No, just a game called Zombie Horse.
Zombie horse. What? You're the horse, or you're trying to
Yeah,
kill
you're
the
the horse. No, you're totally the horse from like Wild
This
West days.
doesn't look like it's gonna pan out well.
Why?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like Seabiscuit, where he's like a famous racehorse and he gets bit by a zombie, and then like he takes to the track and he bites the other zombies and it becomes a zombie horse apocalypse.
A zombie horse horde.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Would it?
I think Jeff.
It'd be something.
Come on, that'd be great.
Mass Effect 4 would be awesome. I guess that would be my biggest wish. Mass Effect 4 and Fallout 4.
So long. I'm headed back.
I mean, if we really wanted to get super ambitious, Portal 3.
Anything from Valve.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to see Valve start making, games like Half-Life and Portal and Team Fortress even. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna run into them.
I don't think we're going to get that, but that's like my long shot wish for E3 this year.
What are these zombies doing? Picking wheat? What are they up to?
Just hanging out at the orchard.
It's a beautiful day.
Not everyone wants to run their head into a wall. Some of them want to just
Hang
pick
out in the
apples.
wilderness
Yeah.
in the sun.
Yeah.
Enjoy being dead. All right. Nice umbrella. You should get that.
I'm just helping my buddy.
So,
Zombie horse armor.
yeah, that'd be awesome. So I'm watching the best show on TV, Last Man on Earth,
I want to start that. I haven't.
which is another thing, End of Days, right? And it is so good. But the things he does at the beginning of that show, I won't go into where it goes, but the things he does at the beginning of the show, like having a flamethrower and torching, just random things, or like driving a car into as many beer cans as you possibly can, that's stuff I would do too.
Yeah.
Like if you're the last person on the planet, it would be miserable, but at the same time you'd have so much fun. And collecting art from all the famous art museums around the world and just putting it in your crappy house you grew up in, that's a good idea. Or your apartment.
How did he get around the world though?
He's drove. There's still vehicles,
But-
around in the United States, I
I
think.
say like, you can't go to get the Mona Lisa in Paris.
I guess you get on a boat.
Yeah, I
if you're
guess you
really
do.
ambitious.
So
But
I'm
yeah.
switching to this guy who's now sick. So
Aw.
this is gonna.
Wait, how
Is
did
he
he get
okay?
sick?
I may have. He was injured and
You didn't take care of
puny
him?
little wiener.
Oh, he's gone green.
He's not good at fighting, so I'm gonna. Why not?
So I guess we're talking about post-apocalyptic games, post-apocalyptic TV shows. What about movies? What's your favorite post-apocalyptic movie?
Dawn of the Dead, the remake.
The remake, really?
Yeah.
Remake's
The
really
camera work in that is phenomenal.
It is
When they
pretty
have
cool.
those overhead shots of all the zombies running. And fast zombies, so cool.
Yeah, the intro scene
There
of
was-
that was so awesome when the girl and then you see the guy chasing after her in the car.
Yep, in the mall setting, the Burt Reynolds joke, all that stuff was fantastic. But 28 Days Later, or 28 Days?
28 days.
later.
is
One
the
is like a Sandra Bullock movie,
Yeah.
and then one of them's about zombies.
Same thing.
28 Days Later had some cool fast zombies in that, too, and I'm glad Dawn
Those
of the
weren't
Dead kind
really
of picked up on that.
zombies though. They were just like sick people who succumbed
Sure.
to their illness.
Nobody wants to call him
I
zombies.
know, it's kind of
Yeah.
like Last of Us, where they're
Right.
not really zombies. Like they weren't like bit by another zombie, but
Yeah,
the
you
same
wrote
thing.
the wiki entry for that, by the way. You were up on that, keeping the wiki up on 28 Days Later lore, making sure nobody called it zombies, monitoring it
Exactly.
24/7 before Game Informer.
XCOM 2, yeah, another XCOM game would be awesome.
Stubbs the Zombie 2? Nah, I don't think we need that.
Too
Now you
fast.
guys you're not even trying. Warcraft 4 and It Follows mod for GTA. That'd be cool. I don't know how you do it, but that would be cool. And It Follows. There's something about that with a big movie coming out. Independence Day 2. I think someone who's involved in It Follows is attached to that.
Where
film now.
would Independence Day 2 go? Like the aliens are pissed and now they're back from war.
Yeah.
Like we started a war with them, even though they started it first.
You destroyed one of our ships, and now we're gonna.
Destroyed one of our ships
Take
after
you
we
out.
tried to lay waste to your planet.
That movie is so ridiculous if you watch it now, where they just
great.
like hook up a Mac or a computer to the alien ship using Earth technology.
Now we would just
no
have an
problem.
iPhone.
All right, Jeff, what's your plan here?
My plan is to find some construction materials so I can build a security tower.
This is good.
But right now, the coward is just finding a bunch of melee weapons, which is not
coward.
exactly what
I
I'm
know you
looking
have
for.
a lot to do, but
Oh,
time's
oh.
running short on some of this. Do what you can.
Great shot.
Thanks. I had to line it up.
I saw that.
I wanted to be absolutely sure.
and being encumbered in this game isn't super bad. It's not like the Bethesda games where you just can't even move.
What does the shouting match I can't sleep mean?
Means there's drama at home.
Oh.
It's not great.
Doing pretty good here, though, Jeff.
Our scouts just
Well,
spotted
apparently
an
not,
invisible
according to.
survivor.
Spaz, yeah.
Spaz.
Ultimate Spaz was like
Hurt my
not bad.
feelings.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Jeez.
I figured I'm alive. That's good, right?
You can't see the feelings under the beard, but they're hurting.
They're very real.
Whoa, look at those guys. Do it. Do it.
Of course. Look at that.
Oh.
The game, I should point out, on Xbox One has like 70 some achievements.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it
just a
just
bunch of
spits 'em
10
out.
pointers.
That guy really went.
Yeah, it just spits out big achievements. I think because they have the 3 DLCs in here.
Oh, so it's more than 1,000 gamer
I
score?
think so. Yeah.
So that's how you're leading my friends list.
Well, it's just that, and I kick ass.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of kicking ass, you guys should watch the Showdown, Super
Mm-hmm.
Replay Showdown. The finals were this last weekend on our Star Wars Battlefront replay. Check
Yeah.
out that video to
Something
see
happened.
Got 3 of the
a
4
really cool
semifinals
guy
there.
win it all. I mean, I'm really happy for him.
Yeah. Well, you're stuck with him.
Yeah.
don't
Ultimate
know
Spaz
exactly
keeps
what I'm
saying we need footage of Brian Vore flipping out, playing a game for replay.
Well, I could probably stealthily record some of that when he's reviewing a game next
But
to me.
it's like over the course of like 8 hours that you get like
It's the best.
20 like really good sound bites, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'd have to set them up for a while and then edit it.
There was a top 10 in one of the issues a long time ago. Like the top 10 things Brian Vore said while reviewing. I can't remember what the game was, but it was super fun.
Yeah, he's a great gamer. Like
Oh,
he plays
great.
a lot of those hard games.
Good.
But yeah, when he was taking on
Axiom
the,
Verge.
I don't know if you guys played it, but the Owl boss in the new Donkey Kong Jungle Freeze game or
Tropical
whatever,
Freeze.
Tropical Freeze. That owl was giving him fits in the conference room, and I was hearing it through my wall, and it was just a nonstop stream of him losing his mind
Yeah, we were playing
in
Evolve.
funny ways. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
we were playing some Evolve when Jeff was reviewing that. I think he was the one that was reviewing it, but we had a bunch of people playing it so we could get like impressions of multiplayer. And the monster was just destroying us time after time. So we had a team of 4 against an AI monster for a while. And the things that Vore was, all right, let's just go get this jerk. Let's go get this beep, beep, beep.
All right. Jeff, a lot of replay fans here are watching. They want to see Chibi Rambo.
Oh, I
They
really
want to see
want
it streamed or played as a super replay.
I would love that. But I got to do it fair and square.
Yeah, better luck next year, right?
I got to say, I'm not really in love with this guy that I'm playing as, so if he dies, I'm not super.
So he's expendable.
Yeah. I just want to. Trying to set up a outpost. But obviously, there's a bunch of bad guys around here.
And again, this game is out. State of Decay. It is out on Xbox One and PC today.
A lot of warning shots there.
So we have Black Ops 3 recently announced.
Yeah, you went and saw that game.
Yeah, I got to play some of it. Played about an hour and a half of the multiplayer. Got to see a hands-off demo with the campaign. Looking pretty cool. It's definitely different from anything we've seen in the Call of Duty series so far.
What's awesome?
Yeah, if people want to ask about Call of Duty, fire away. And not a lot of buzz for that one, and in Twitterverse or the gaming circles. Advanced Warfare, there was a little bit of buzz. People really enjoyed the game, but again, it felt like it was a decline from kind of the huge numbers that Call of Duty was bringing in before. Activision didn't release a statement for how many that entry sold, which was definitely kind of a warning sign.
Especially
and
after they
and this
smacked
one,
off
just the
GTA.
announcement was just kind of like, it's a new one. Nobody really into it.
After GTA smashed like their record for sales, didn't Activision say, "Well, we look forward to taking back the record when Call of Duty Advanced Warfare releases this fall"?
Yeah.
And then they just didn't release their sale numbers.
We wait.
But yeah, I mean, Black Ops 3 looks pretty
Oh,
cool. It plays pretty well. They still have a lot of work to do on it, so we'll see what the final product ends up like. But yeah, it's pretty cool stuff.
This guy is just.
And people asking when we're going to do the Super Replay from the Super Replay Showdown. That will come after Conker's Bad Fur Day. We've recorded a bunch of episodes of that. It's coming along really nicely. The last 2 episodes we recorded were fantastic. And can't wait for you guys to watch them. We're having a blast playing that one.
How many episodes deep are you guys now?
5.
5?
Yeah.
5, 6? We're going into 6, yeah. So we'll record a bunch this week.
Okay.
So damn tired. Not now.
Oh. Son of a gun.
I see somebody suggesting Call of Duty Civil War. I'd like to see some more historic settings as well.
Remember the History Channel presents
Yeah, they
the
tried that.
Civil War game?
Didn't work out so well.
That's pretty fun.
I mean, I'd like to see like Call of Duty Vietnam, Call of Duty Civil War. There's some cool stuff
Yeah.
that you could do with that.
Is it Are we ready for a World War II reboot?
I've wanted one. I think that, the last one we got was World at War, right? Treyarch. Treyarch's doing Black Ops 3, obviously. I think that it'd be cool to see, Infinity Ward's going to be the next developer in this new 3-year cycle with Sledgehammer Games after that.
Or what if they just said, screw it, let's do
Almost there.
dinosaurs versus humans. Just go all the way back. Here we go.
That would
Well,
be
the
an
humans have
interesting twist
guns.
on
Yeah,
Call of Duty.
whatever.
They did published Jurassic The Hunt.
Yeah, they
Long
did.
time ago.
The Minnesota branch of Activision
Found this while I was
that did
out.
the hunting games.
Yeah.
What you got?
Oh, some
Called it
stuff.
someone Bald Bulldozer for the third call out of the day for him or her says Call of Duty Star Trek Warfare.
Whoa.
They're getting close to that.
Yeah,
They're really getting up there.
Who knows how far in the future we'll go?
You just need Captain Kirk in the car listening to Beastie Boys pulling up alongside the Enterprise, and we're good to go.
All right,
That
I'm
is a
switching-
warning sign for Star Wars, right?
What's that?
That opening shot of the Star Trek remake. It's a great movie. Those Star Trek movies, I really enjoy them. But that opening scene was like, what? I'm going to a science fiction movie. I'm listening to Beastie Boys, and there's a kid driving a car, like a modern car. What's this all about?
I don't know. I kind of like that opening scene. You're talking about in the first one?
Yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
what a departure. Talk about him just putting his fingerprint on the first minute
yeah.
of that movie, right?
It's kind of like grounding it in like something we would understand in our world, and then going forward into.
All right.
Silent
best of luck.
Knight is talking dirty. He says, or she says, make a Jurassic Park game using CryEngine. Oh,
Oh, that stuff just destroyed that.
that'd be
zombie.
awesome.
That'd be cool. I think Ben Hansen right now is just getting a really nice feeling in his belly. He doesn't even know why.
He senses some sort of discussion about Jurassic
Yeah.
Park
Over
being.
here.
Like, why am I warming up here?
Could use a hand clear. Well, go ahead. Lead the
So wait,
way.
that guy. What was that guy's attribute?
Omar? I have no idea. He's my buddy.
Okay,
We're going to go clear an area
it's
together.
always good to have
Be
a
on
friend.
'em soon if we keep going this way.
So this is an infestation.
Let's do this.
So I always...
Now this is just
Oh,
fucking
okay.
ridiculous.
Language.
I know, we're trying to have a nice time here, guys. So I usually stay in my car for these because I'm sometimes a lazy person. And it's way safer.
Whoa. Oh, so you're just trying to kill as many guys as possible.
Yep, and there's typically in these one of those screamer guys you'll see. If you watch,
They're awful.
they look like. Did you watch Walking Dead, Shay?
Yeah.
Stay sharp. This
You know
is going.
Michonne, the two dudes she was
Uh-huh.
wandering around with at first. They look kind of like those.
All right.
Armless,
Jawless.
sad sacks, yeah,
I mean, I'd be screaming too.
yeah.
Actually, if I was in this universe right now, I'd probably be screaming constantly.
Oh yeah. Let's see. All right, so this is the character you get as if you
Coming up behind
own
us.
the 360 version and you upgrade. There he is.
Oh
So
no.
if you're up close to him, you'll be. Oh,
Oh,
that's my
don't-
buddy.
no, it's not him.
Fortunately, there's no friendly fire. I'm gonna. See if I, there you go.
Oh.
Shut up.
That is
Get
a
him.
creepy looking thing.
And
Yeah.
any zombie that's down, you can kill him with one hit.
Yep. So knock
Even
him
those
down all the
big
time.
guys.
Well,
I don't know. They're not down for long.
oh, there's another one of them.
Wait, did one of your guys? Oh wait, no. You're supposed to kill.
Shut
What
up.
are the silhouettes on the left? Okay,
it
so
means
it's
there's two of them.
the
Yep.
two screamers.
Nice dude.
So Omar's had enough. Goodbye. He just
Wasted enough.
teleported away or something. Okay.
Take care.
Yeah, they take off at a sprint. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
It'll
they're-
be like a zombie infested area, and they're just like, see ya. There he
They're-
went.
He's completely done with you.
Best of luck.
All right.
Oh, this game is fun though. It's just
I like
don't
the
know.
concept.
I like mindless open world stuff.
I really like the rhythm of it. I think
Yeah.
It seems like there's a real sense of progression. Like you build up your little camp, you can level up your characters, and there's permadeath, so it's like you have to be kind of careful. It's not like GTA where you get taken down by the cops and you respawn and you're at the hospital with no repercussions aside from a little bit
Yeah.
less
Right.
money.
Well, and we should point that out. Permadeath. It's not like a roguelike where it's just like you're done, start the whole game over. You have other characters you switch to. Just, I mean, it sucks when it happens. I've lost 2 people, but it isn't the end of the world.
Oh jeez.
Jeff is, wow, you're good at this.
tell that to Spaz.
That was a nice dodge. Perfectly timed as you were doing something else.
Whoa.
You're
Whoa.
multitasking.
I'm not typically this aggressive when I'm playing. I'm just kind of trying to keep things.
Well, you
moving
should
a little
always be. You're great this way.
bit. Oh shucks.
Sit tight. I'm bringing this stuff home.
Yeah.
All right.
Roger that.
See, this
Is
is a
she
big
the
ass.
one
Why
that-
wouldn't you just pick up that backpack?
I
and run
know.
with
That's
it?
what I was just thinking. It's a big ass backpack. I'm just gonna rummage through it, and I'm good to go.
And you can load up your save from the old
Okay, you can
games
take
in
the
this.
backpack.
It's a small one though, but oh well.
So if you're playing this on 360, you can load up your save.
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
Ultimate Spaz
Sounds
is
like I've
licking
got
his
company.
wounds,
Ah.
saying, "Wow, Cork actually survived an encounter. LOL." But we know there's nothing funny about that.
How many times have I died?
You just owned it.
Yeah. I've died 0 times exactly.
What does that say up there?
Where?
Directly in front of you?
Stop.
No. what was that? Flower.
What?
There's a sign that's missing letters on the building. I'll let you finish destroying these people.
Ooh.
Now
That's
look at it. What
resilient.
did that say? Something flowers. Pine flowers?
Mine flowers.
Mine
I
flowers.
don't know.
Pine flowers.
No trespass. Okay.
No, don't go in there. There's food in there, though. You already know that.
Yep.
And that you can see the forks down there. That tells you that there's food for your settlement, not just you.
Yep. Just gonna ignore him. We're gonna go over here because Hanson likes the spot. And when he's not here, I'm still thinking about him always. It's Bronto gas. I don't know if this is the one.
Oh yeah, dinosaurs everywhere. Super cool. Most gas stations are Bronto gas.
Yeah.
Monopoly
I
here.
don't think this one has the dinosaur though. One of them has a
I got
giant
nothing left.
dinosaur.
Of course, Hanson loves that.
Yeah.
That's why he plays the game.
That's what he does.
Oh, just a guy like
Hello.
meditating.
Oh, he was just taking a 2 right there. Do zombies do that?
They have to. I mean, they
defecate?
eat, they eat
don't-
flesh. Where else is it going to
Oh,
go?
it just falls out of him, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they probably don't have a working digestive tract.
But eventually it'll work its way through there. Wow, Jeff. You are a pro. I can't believe you killed that zombie with a window.
Yeah. Goodbye. I am running with so little stamina. This is like the worst thing you can do.
All quiet here.
Yeah,
Alright. It's not great.
She has a lot of stamina overall, though, which is nice. That
Yeah.
meter's
Look at her
huge.
cardio.
Yeah, she's great.
She's great. Yeah, this is the character, like I was saying earlier, that you get if you own the Xbox 360 or you bought it on PC before. And she's got like a unique sword, and also she's got this old World War II era sniper, I guess. I haven't really used it before.
How many people do you have in your settlement now? 6? 7?
Probably and dropping. I would imagine they're doing pretty poorly.
You just haven't been checking in.
Well, I've been looking for construction materials.
Well, you should show how that works. Because you can have someone look for that for you.
Yeah. All right, we'll go back to my house.
Oh, that
Wait.
didn't sound good.
Somebody's here.
Yeah, where is he?
Nope.
Banana Extreme.
Let's see here.
Do you guys like banana splits?
I'd rather just have ice cream without the banana nonsense.
It's usually at the bottom, and it's like, I'm kind of full. But then it's like
with this
fruit,
guy.
and it's like the only good thing for you in that.
Why
you
would
feel
you-
like you
why
have
would
to
you
eat
eat
it, right?
Why would you go into ice cream expecting any type of nutrition?
We don't have anybody free to
Because
Oh
come
my
right
it
God.
now.
tastes good together.
The
Right?
settlement of mine is
Yeah, but you're saying you were
garbage.
going to eat it just because, it's the only thing that has any...
Yeah, and then you get the squishy part of the banana sometimes, where it's a
Yeah.
little not perfectly ripe or whatever. And it's kind of, yeah, just stick with the ice cream. You're totally right. Stein Laguette says, "Hi, Brian."
Hi.
There you
Oh,
go.
it's Tate. I know Tate.
What?
It's Tate.
Okay.
You know, Tate.
We try to reach out. It's hard to keep up, but yeah, especially our Mortal Kombat live stream. That was
Oh,
just
yeah.
going crazy.
But I did see somebody ask if we thought that we were going to see a Mass Effect trilogy remastered.
I'm almost there.
Huh.
I don't know. I'd like it. I think that would be a good excuse to replay that trilogy for a 4th time for me, I guess.
I had a wake-up call, though, playing Last of Us again on PS4,
Yeah.
where I was like, what am I doing? I have this backlog of games
go.
that I have not
Say I never
experienced
gave you anything.
once yet.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I like, yes, this game is
Oh,
amazing. I want to
no.
play it again, but I should try to get through some of the backlog. So I am like on this kind of strict like diet of no remasters.
Really?
Yeah. I need to get through games I haven't experienced before, like all the way through.
There are some games that I absolutely will play again if it's remastered. I mean, Halo Master Chief Collection, I played all the campaigns on that just because I really like that series. Some of them didn't feel as good as I remember them feeling, and that's always the risk you take with remasters.
And the predicament I have now is I haven't played all the new Destiny stuff that's
check
come
this
out
out.
in the updates.
All right.
But I have friends on Xbox One. I originally played on PS4, but I have friends on Xbox One that want me to join them. So it's like, do I go back and play that game again to hang with my buddies? Like, that'll be like something we play all the time. Or do I just got to say, no, sorry guys, I need to play other games.
See, I'm
So-
kind of in the opposite boat. What is that guy?
Oh, no!
God! What
No,
have I done?
two of them! Get out of there! Get out of there!
Oh no!
They're just-
What is he doing?
Go, 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 go! No!
Oh God! Just go!
I was gonna help that guy, but that wasn't great.
Wow.
He was just running circles around
There,
you.
killed him. That
No,
got,
he got back up.
that got crazy.
Whoa!
Smash him into something. You
Just
gotta get
drive
outta
into
here.
the lake.
Don't Austin Powers this. Get out of here.
There's a
guy
stranger in
just
trouble.
jumped-
I was trying to. Oh my God!
Did you see that guy just jump into the window like he was running from your car?
Nice. No!
Don't do it! Don't.
This is awesome.
I don't even remember what we were talking about now.
It doesn't matter. Remasters.
Wow. Yeah, remasters. But I was gonna make a point, and then it doesn't matter anymore.
I really like this police car. You know, it's gone.
Oh, Destiny. I'm in the opposite boat as you, where I've played on Xbox One, and I want to jump over to PS4 because that's where all the good content is, and that's where most of our staff is.
Maybe we can do like what was that? Jamie Lee Curtis and
Freaky Friday?
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan movie. We'll switch bodies just for Destiny.
Ew.
You saved me.
Oh God!
Ooh,
I'm
as
gonna-
in you don't want to jump in. Come on.
Nice shot.
She's got this rifle. It is not bad. I don't know if that
So-
person there is she dead?
Talking about somebody's bringing up Dying Light. Talking
Finished
about The
it,
Last
loved
of
it.
Us. What is your favorite zombie game as of late? Like, you like Dying Light a lot. I enjoyed Dying Light a lot. I think I gave it an 8.5 on
Yeah,
our
I mean,
review.
as of late, yeah, that I would say that's better than this. If you have the option, play that one or this, I would play Dying Light.
Very different games. Though. That's very narrative driven.
might wanna set up a few
This
more
is
outcomes.
kind of like do what you want, it seems.
But I mean, the Left 4 Dead games just
Left 4 Dead's always going to be at the top of the list.
that's the peak for me. And you know, I kind of liked Res Evil Revelations.
I need a breather.
The what is it, raid mode or whatever they call it, is really great in that.
Last of Us is always going to be up there. I feel like
Oh God!
I don't know. Telltale, The Walking Dead. I love the first season. I feel like I'm kind of their formula's kind of wearing on me a little bit.
I'm still in. I still
God.
like those games. Jeff, get
Oh,
out that
no.
window! Oh, you can't go through that window.
This is the exclusive character. You don't want to lose her.
Oh, no! Yes.
Oh sweet God!
Eat some Pringles.
Oh, yep. Undead Nightmare, the DLC for Red Dead.
That was such a
that
cool
was
thing.
great. So unexpected too.
That's what I want more of across the board in DLC.
Nice.
Is not like, you know, a side story of Batman fighting Mr. Freeze.
I did like
Take
that though.
crazy chance, do some wacky stuff like
What about GTA 5 expansion where it just makes the entire
Load it
city
up.
undead?
See you back at base.
That would be a massive undertaking, but it would
It's-
be really cool.
that would kind of paint him as a one-trick pony for ideas.
Sure, but that would be so cool to have
It'd
the
be
entire
fun.
city
Yeah,
of Los Santos.
it'd be awesome, but I'm talking like Far Cry, Blood Dragon,
Sure.
Undead Nightmare. You know, just wild, radical ideas. Try something different that hasn't been done.
I mean, Saints Row started doing that with full games.
Yeah. I mean, they just went crazy with those games, and that was great.
Where do they go from here is really the question. After they took him to hell,
Yeah, I wonder
gave him angel wings.
Wonderful Sea Volition's new game. That's one I haven't even been thinking of.
Ooh.
We'll crack open a cold one.
I
for you.
personally want a new Red Faction game.
Maybe
Oh,
not. I mean,
God.
we did just get
Would love a new Red Faction.
the last Saints game. What, last
That would,
fall?
yeah, but that was, I mean, Saints Row 4.
Yeah, I mean that might be too soon
Found
to
this
see
flowers,
whatever
though.
they're doing, but
Maybe.
I mean, that's a great team.
A lot of
Red
them have-
Faction.
I mean, a lot of the key people have left in the past couple of years, though. So it's interesting to see what the direction they want to take with whatever franchise, even if it's just a new IP.
Oh God!
People asking, are we excited for the new Wolfenstein?
Oh, yeah.
Roughly 18 asking that. I am. I'm a little curious why we haven't got our hands on it yet. You know, that always makes me just kind of question what's going on. Like, I definitely want to see it, but
Doesn't seem like they've had a whole lot of marketing for that game either.
no.
I mean,
so
it's just an
we'll see.
expansion. It was supposed to be, what was it? Supposed to be DLC, and they said, hey, this might make a cool standalone game. So it's a prequel to New Order, which is one of my favorite shooters of last year. Yeah, seems pretty cool. I'm excited to play it. I guess it comes out, what, Tuesday?
Yeah, next
week?
Tuesday.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping. Crossing my fingers. That's a good team.
Think we'll see now that Visceral is freed up from Battlefield, think we'll see anything about
Well,
Dead Space?
they're doing Star Wars. That's Amy Hennig's. I mean, I don't know how many teams they have there. Maybe there's 2, but Amy Hennig, you know, after she left Naughty Dog, went there to work on Star Wars.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we'll see what that ends up being.
I want a new Dead Space game, like or even just a remastered trilogy.
I think they could wait a little longer.
Sure.
You know, just let 3, you know, the end of that trilogy, which I thought was kind of a disappointment.
Sure.
Let that kind of
I know some people who
linger
really
for a
enjoyed
bit,
that.
just kind of dissipate, and then come back with a bold new vision
Make them
in the
miss it.
same mask. Weird that they keep wearing this mining gear.
Be cool to see Vice City and Liberty City added into GTA 5.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even imagine how much. That would have to be a $60 expansion, I'd think. Like to have both
you
two
think
whole
about
new
that?
cities
How-
added in.
Yeah, like completely redoing those.
I feel like it would have to be like a next gen exclusive or a
I guess
current gen
you
exclusive.
wouldn't have to redo Liberty. You just take what was 4 and just
That's not a
update. I don't know if that means redoing all the textures and all that stuff, but
Similar engine at least. I don't know if it was the same engine.
right. Same engine upgraded. It's their Rage engine.
Okay. So yeah, that seems doable. I thought it was him jumping in the car when you.
Oh, yeah, no, I was trying to do my, my hit them while they're down move, and it's also mapped to the Y button. So I just hopped right in.
Something's still moving around in here.
Jeff, you were alive when Disney was making those Herbie movies.
Yeah. Herbie Goes Bananas.
Yeah.
And all that. Yeah.
They should make an open world game with Herbie.
Open world Herbie game. Okay.
Oh God, that'd be horrifying.
Sit tight.
Come on.
I'm bringing this stuff.
I know the car he was in right now reminded me of the shape of Herbie, and I was
Oh,
like,
poor Herbie.
it'd be funny if it was jumping around like
I don't know.
Herbie.
Self-aware vehicles always scare me. I think it
Really?
goes back to that movie. What movie was that?
Carrie?
No, no, where the machines all came alive.
Maximum Overdrive?
Yes, that movie scared the crap out of me as a kid.
Really?
Yes.
Maximum Overdrive, for people that don't know, is a horror movie it was a book by Stephen King.
Yes.
And it was about a truck stop or a convenience store where these trucks came to life and were like circling it and
was
killing
a
people
sh-
that were inside,
It was
right?
a short story, wasn't it? Originally?
Yeah.
But then I think it like branched out to like other vehicles and other like electronics in the world.
But I mean, in particular,
God.
there was this gas station in the movie, at least, was being circled by these trucks, right? And they couldn't get out. They had to figure out how to get out, but people kept getting hit by the trucks. Emotionally driven by Emilio Estevez.
Hang on.
A hell of a performance, right?
Yeah, it was incredible.
Let's see, that and Tremors scared me as a kid.
Sounds like they're in a bad
Tremors.
spot.
Remember Tremors with the giant snakes and worms underneath the ground?
yeah.
Yeah. You had nightmares about that? Like you just wake up in a cold
Yeah.
sweat, like, Mom, Dad, there's a tremor worm underneath our house.
What was the other
Mom,
one?
Dad, is that a truck?
Pet Cemetery was another one that scared the crap out of me.
Remember the Ramones did the theme song for that.
What, Pet Cemetery?
Yeah.
I don't remember
Clancy
that.
Brown was in that. He was, I think, the sheriff. He was also the voice of Neo Cortex in Crash Bandicoot.
Whoa.
There you go. And I think he
Oh,
was in
boy.
Walking Dead, season 1.
This is trouble.
No, it'll be fine.
This bat.
I don't know why I'm looking for construction materials, and I'm just going to release something.
For the people playing Dying Light, and if you're kind of like, this is okay, it gets better once you get to the second city, and
Yeah.
it just keeps getting better at that point. They do some really cool
Oh, the
stuff. That
story's
city's
so
much
good.
fun to explore.
It reminded me of Assassin's Creed, where you're kind of running along the rooftops,
Oh,
jumping
yeah.
from building to building. It's much better than the shantytown that you start out in, as far as like the free running is concerned. And by then you're also kind of getting like acclimated to the slightly different freestyle or free running controls.
It's a hell of a hit, Cork. Nah, he's banging his head on that.
He's devoted.
You're going to have to get him. Oh, look at that. Take the welcome bear.
Oh, now he pays attention to me. That's cool.
Oh,
He's
there's another.
very strategic about that. Wait until you're out of the vehicle.
Oh, God. What's going on here?
So Mitchie D from IGN, cool guy, hell of a writer. He was tweeting yesterday about Star Wars The Force Awakens, the new teaser trailer that came out, saying that Luke's dialogue where he's like, my father has it, I have it, my sister has it, and you have that power too. If you listen to it closely, like really loudly, which maybe don't do with headphones, but there's a second track underneath it by Mark Hamill where he's saying it in like a kind of a sinister Darth Maul-like tone.
So
Which is, he's wondering if that's like foreshadowing of things to come, if maybe Luke's dabbling with the dark side.
that'd be so cool.
He is in the, if that is him in the trailer where he's putting his hand up, the metal hand, he is wearing like a white cloak, so you got to think maybe that's light side. I don't know.
I did see somebody, I forget who it was, I wish I could give them credit for this, but the way that he's like, yeah, I have it, you have it, it kind of sounds like a disease. Like this thing that you don't want to have. 'cause it
Passed
has
from
this-
generation to
it's such
generation.
a burden, you know? That's kind of cool. Like, I mean, he saw what it did to his father.
Yeah,
It might be doing something to him.
That's the one thing of continuity-wise. It's probably like, maybe I won't follow dear old dad.
Yeah. But like at
But
the
you
same
never know.
time, it's like that with great power comes great responsibility thing from Spider-Man, where it's like you have all this power, like
Sit
can
tight.
you go mad with
Bringing
it?
this stuff home.
I hope he uses that line in the movie. Yeah, and then we just all leave the theater.
And then Uncle Ben.
I'm really into this rolling pin right now.
I like it. That bear is adorable.
Now we're just talking about horror movies, but Luke was talking about herpes. Okay, not the Force. That's unfortunate if that's true.
I would not believe that rumor, Brian Shea.
I don't think that's.
What are you trying to do, Brian Shea?
It
Come
wasn't
on.
me. It's a comment on our,
Come
our
on.
stream.
Sit tight. I'm bringing this stuff home.
Yeah.
Roger that. We'll be waiting.
Oh, God.
Yeah, get
I
that.
just want to walk around it.
Dumb bear.
See, this is why the vehicles are the best.
Yeah.
Because normally, like when the game first released, each one of these would be a
Sounds like the
separate
situation out
trip
there
back home.
changed.
Which
And yeah,
not great.
they're finite, right? Like the vehicles. I know you can call someone and have them bring you a vehicle, but in town, like if you use one, it's gone then, right?
That's kind of cool.
Sit
It
tight.
is,
I'm
except
bringing
like
this
everywhere
stuff
you
home.
see, I just have these smoking or on fire cars.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how like the wasteland is always depicted in like Walking Dead and shows like that or movies like that, where it's
I'm
like
just gonna.
permanence of consequence.
So we got about 40 minutes left here.
All right.
If you have any questions for Jeff Cork about State of Decay, beard trimming, which
I
you
wouldn't
might
know
not be
anything about
doing,
that.
yeah,
Yes, we don't-
or maybe you can give him some tips,
Don't do it.
or anything games or movies or anything like that.
We are playing this on the Xbox One for people who are just kind of joining us recently. I saw people were asking if we're playing on PC or Xbox One. It's the Year One Survival Edition.
and I believe
of
it's-
State of Decay.
I believe it's 1080p.
I haven't counted them yet, but that's what they say. I mean, just look at that shag carpeting.
Yeah, that's you couldn't see that in
Morphine.
720, right?
All right. I just need building materials.
So you're still doing that construction quest.
Did
quiet
you
here.
have someone find them for you? Yeah, just hit up on as soon as you search this, and then go to your home base icon, map where you do your construction.
So are people more excited for Star Wars or Avengers?
So go into those, Jeff. Not these. Go back one to your house,
Yep.
and then highlight one of these here, and it shows you. Yeah, this one. So have someone find what you need.
I'm gonna ask about.
So in 9 minutes, they will tell you where it is, which is super handy.
I like how this guy's just staking out. Hey, stupid.
I think that Star Wars is the obvious answer as well, but you know, Avengers is this week, so the hype levels might be a little bit higher.
I think someone asked me this on Twitter today. Someone, which movie would make more money in the box office, Star Wars or Avengers? I said Avengers by 200 million, and I think that's because the kids today know who the superheroes are.
You just said the kids today. I just want to point that out.
The kids today. What do we call them? The millennials,
These
The
darn
youths.
kids.
the youths. They know
I'm
they've grown up with these guys, right? Like Iron Man, Captain America, all that stuff. This is the big event for them.
Don't say I never gave you
You know, for Jeff and I, you know, who are in our late 20s, you know, we kind of liked Star Wars growing up. You know,
Yep.
we got introduced to that, so we're excited for that. But you know, even if you go to like Box Office Mojo and look at the charts, you know, Avengers, the last Avengers movie was like over 600 million.
Yeah.
You know, the Star Wars prequels didn't quite hit that. I know the Phantom Menace did big numbers out of the gate, but it was also re-released and stuff like that, so it got more money that way. But yeah, I think by 200 million, I'm gonna put like Star Wars at like 450, and then Avengers by like to 650. But both over like $1 billion worldwide for sure.
I think it's going to be a close one for money. I mean, they're both these cultural icons. They both hopefully Star Wars is reviewed better than the prequels are.
I'm on the move.
I think that's the other thing is the Star Wars prequels didn't get the best reviews. So if this one gets like, you know, glowing reviews, I think we could see it eclipse any mark that.
But everybody went and saw the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody
That's true.
went and saw the Phantom
Star
Menace.
Wars is kind of review proof at this point.
Is it? Because
Yeah.
if this one comes out and there's like, it's as bad as Episode 2.
I don't think it matters.
Do you think people are still going to go see
to
it?
want to see
Yeah.
that for themselves.
Okay.
They'll have their lightsabers out. They'll be there in full
Sure.
force. Someone's asking what we think of the Suicide Squad Joker. Jeff, I'll throw that your way first.
Well, they've said that those tattoos are not going to be in the film, aren't they?
Yeah, I heard that was like just some like tribute to
Promo. Because it's like the cover of the Killing Joke, isn't it?
Yeah. But
Okay.
why would you do that as your first image of the Joker?
Because when has Warner Brothers marketing made sense for the DC Comics movies?
Oh, God.
Since I mean, Batman, the Batman Begins trilogy. Oh,
Here it comes. Here it comes.
no.
Wait.
Oh, one last breath. No! Oh, revenge, go!
Oh, I got to take a breath.
I mean, Man of Steel was kind of a hit or miss thing for a lot of people. Batman versus Superman, a lot of people are not happy with the way that's being marketed.
Yeah, but those are being marketed to what we assume is in the movie, but like showing your first image of the Joker, who's a character who in concept is very easy to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Crow, you like white face paint, red lipstick, green hair, right? Purple outfit maybe. That's pretty easy to do. You can play around with the face however you want in that.
In concept, it's easy to pull off visually.
But when you put damaged in like Allura cursive on his forehead,
That was just like chill inducing. Like when I saw that, I was like, oh, why are you putting damaged? Like he's self-aware that he's like this tortured soul.
someone did a kind of a funny YouTube video of Jack Nicholson seeing the image where he's opening mail from one of his
Yeah,
other movies and he
from
starts
About Schmidt.
crying. Yeah, about
Oh,
Schmidt.
God.
Yeah, he's just staring at it. It's pretty good.
Oh wow, a swing and a miss from Jeff Cork.
I know, this isn't my finest hour.
But even with all that, even if he did have all those dumb tattoos, we'll have to see how the performance is, right? And how he kind of plays on the big screen.
I mean, Leto's a great actor. Surprisingly enough, he's one of the musicians who transitioned over to screen acting, and
Wasn't it the reverse? Like he was already an established actor before
was
he
he?
kind of did.
I mean, he's become a
50
bigger
Seconds
actor
to
now than
Mars.
he has been. I mean, 30 Seconds to
30
Mars has
Seconds
been
to
around
Mars.
for a while.
I gave him 20 extra. Apologies.
That was the prequel to
Oh, this is my good
And I-
buddy.
hey,
What do you say? 50-50?
Kyler.
All right, be ready in a minute.
This is a terrible idea.
Oh no! So this is like a horde descending upon you.
Yeah, this is I'm gonna get in this car.
This is where co-op would come in handy.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is where this truck is gonna actually come in.
Just
handy.
mow them down.
Yep. Truck
beep.
is kind of the solution.
There we go. The vehicles control well in this. I think the controls overall are pretty good.
Yep.
So does kind of going back to the Batman universe that we're seeing right now.
Ooh, Jeff, that was close. Do not hit that gas tank.
You should do it just so we can see it.
No. Maybe that's how we'll end this. Stream
Yeah, we got a half
someday.
hour left.
The Batman vs Superman trailer got a lot of hate, but I think
Yeah.
a lot of that came from the fact that it leaked on the same day that we saw the Star Wars trailer, which was phenomenal.
Yeah, there's just a lot of, I feel like, kind of unnecessary pessimism around that. Like,
Sure.
I don't know, like you're saying, like, we just got to see kind of how it plays or whatever. Like, maybe it's not indicative of what's going to be there, but I mean, it's something they built up in the last movie, where they were talking about Superman being, he'll either be their savior or their destruction kind of thing.
That was kind of cool. Like, I like the way they transitioned to that with the trailer. I think that it might be a little too grim for my tastes, but I mean, I love the Batman trilogy that we just saw from Nolan. They seem like they're really trying hard to stay down with that same tone.
Yeah, and you have no idea what the context is either. Like,
Sure.
Is he on red kryptonite? Is there something wrong with Batman? Like, is there something that that kind of sets this up, opposed to just them being like, Superman could be out of control, Batman doesn't like it.
Got a lot of power. What's he going to do with it?
Yeah.
And Batman's coming in to take care of business.
We don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
I'm
And obviously, Lex Luthor and the Justice League are going to be involved in this somehow.
Yeah, Wonder Woman is going to be in this one, right?
Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Hopefully,
yeah.
he
Oh,
gets the
yeah.
most screen time. Aquaman should steal the show.
What's his face? The guy from Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
It's Aquaman.
Jason
Momoa.
Momoa or Momoa. Yeah, Momoa.
Mimosa.
Yeah, he's a hell of an actor. Loved him
Oh,
on
he's
Stargate
great.
Atlantis.
He was phenomenal in Game of Thrones. I was hoping he'd get more screen time. But how good of an actor he is.
Killslayer4457's asking, Reiner, how are you liking the TV show offerings right now for comic books? Shield, Flash, Arrow, Gotham. Have not watched Gotham. Love Arrow. That's my number 1. Flash is number 2. Shield is number 3.
Daredevil?
Daredevil's really
Daredevil.
good.
I'm 2 episodes through Daredevil, and it's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
That
Wait
could
till-
that could go climb very quickly.
Episode 3 is what I'm on, and it's when it really skyrockets up, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
People asking, any predictions for May PS Plus games?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Ooh.
That's always hard to predict.
Like early on, I feel like it was easier because like there weren't many.
Yeah.
What indie games do we have coming out? Because sometimes they'll give us like here's our indie releases and we'll give you one of them for free. Like we saw Ollie Ollie 2.
Is it time for Helldivers? Maybe. It's been out
Maybe.
what, 2 months?
And that's
now?
a very community-driven game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hard to predict.
What's up, Jer Bear? What's up?
Prophecy 187. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We got
Say-
about a half hour left.
Remember, what if we see Killzone Shadowfall? I feel like that's a game that's due for a
How's it going?
What?
For a
PS
free
Plus.
game?
There.
Oh.
We'll crack open a
Yeah,
cold one for
Killzone.
you.
That'd be cool. Or Infamous.
Infamous. I think Infamous still might be selling enough that they wouldn't want to do that. But I mean, we saw Infamous First Light a couple months ago as one of the PS Plus games.
I'm surprised it hasn't devolved to like Madden 14. It's just like
Well, that's
here's-
EA Access.
here's
That's
some
what that's
stuff.
for. That was Madden 25 and 14.
I'm loaded up. See you back at base.
We'll see you
Yeah, Frank Miller coming back to Batman for the 400,000th time. Seems like every 4 years he comes back to do a story. He did the All-Star Batman stuff. I think a lot of people forget about that.
What
Somebody
is
asking
All-Star
about-
Batman?
It was a separate continuity where
There
it
you
was
go.
even
Don't
more
say I
out of
never
control
gave you that.
Batman and Robin.
Okay.
It was, I don't know, maybe 12 issues, 10 issues. There was a cool moment with Green Lantern, but overall it was...
I always like the concept of like the out of control superheroes. Like we didn't really get a whole lot of that with. I mean, they tried it with Spider-Man 3, where he had the symbiote. Wow. Symbiote. I can't pronounce things. But yeah, obviously that wasn't done very well.
Yeah. That's maybe where the Avengers is going. They're setting up Civil War. For those of you who don't know what Civil War is, it's basically Iron Man and
Versus
the U.S.
Captain
government
America, right.
versus Captain America and heroes that don't want a registration act in for superheroes.
Which
They
would be
want to
cool
protect
for-
their identities. And I don't know if that's the story arc they're going to go with, but they have the same name, so they have to have something there, right?
Be so good. I mean, they did a pretty good job with that type of storyline with the X-Men movies over at Fox. So it'd be cool to see Disney and Marvel take on a storyline similar to that with the Avengers cast. Maybe we even see some Wolverine jump over if they can figure out the licensing rights to that.
Yeah, there's a rumor that the new Spider-Man movie is called Spider-Man: The New Avenger.
Ooh.
Which is kind of a slap in the face of Ant-Man. Poor Ant-Man. He's
Well, I
just
mean-
kind of on his own little island out in the middle of Marvel's superhero nation. Like he's not going to get. Doesn't sound like he's going to be in any of those movies.
The second trailer for Ant-Man was a lot better than the first one.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I wish Edgar Wright was still on it, but Paul Rudd, he's a decent actor. Good comic timing.
We just wrapped
Very
up
good.
the
Yeah, I enjoy Paul Rudd quite a bit.
This isn't the safest place to do it, but while you guys have been talking about precious superhero movie moments, I have finally gotten around. I got the materials to build my watchtower and medical area.
Wow. But
So
we're
I-
not going to see them to the end because.
No, I highly recommend getting the medical area done first.
Okay.
So
sense.
don't
Good
do-
advice.
This is like do the exact opposite of everything I've done, and you'll be set. Also, yeah, the watchtower. That's a lot of the bases that I've started or like I've jumped into and break down already have that tower.
And
to
what
start with.
outpost you got? You got.
This is a Kirkman residence.
Obviously a nod to Robert Kirkman,
Yes.
We've run into a bit
author
of
of the
snag.
Walking Dead comics,
We need
and I believe a
little
producer
extra
on the
to get
Walking
this
Dead
thing
show.
done.
Mm-hmm.
We can track it down.
And
or
Invincible,
find another
one of the
way.
best comics out there.
But it'd be faster
Are you
if
being
you go
sarcastic, or is this the
faster
thing
hunt.
that people?
I think it
Is
was
it
called.
good?
I think it's called Invincible. People might be able to correct me here, but it's a super coming of age superhero story, his own superhero universe, which is awesome.
Yeah?
It does not get enough credit. I'm waiting with bated breath for people to. We got to
correct you?
Yeah, to correct me.
Okay.
I see one while we're waiting for those people. Most anticipated Marvel movie that's been announced. I think I'm with the Civil War stuff. Really looking forward to that.
I'm Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Sure.
And what is
That's
that?
a solid pick. So,
It's like 20,
2017.
30, 18. Number doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, Guardians 1 was pretty
that was a lot
excellent. Yeah, it was just a very fun movie.
Yeah, it was super fun. Chris Pratt's awesome. I don't like the idea of him talking or being friends with raptors in the new Jurassic World, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm very cautious about the new Jurassic World.
Free here.
Yeah, it sounds like it's Invincible. I was right. And it's like over 100 issues. It's so good. I have the trades if you want to read it, Jeff, because it seems like you're really interested.
fun. I'm really interested.
Bingo.
It's Kirkman. It's good.
Yeah.
Sit tight. I'm bringing this stuff home.
We'll be ready.
Nice.
All right, so I found what I need.
We were talking about games that we're hoping get announced at E3 this year. Are we even going to humor the idea that Nintendo would acknowledge the Metroid series?
Reggie always wears that pen.
He
Yeah,
does.
Reggie wears it, and we're like, oh, is that a hint? Like we were with Phil Spencer with
Yeah.
the Battletoads shirt.
I mean, we all just want it to be like a 2D game, right?
Yeah, we just
But
wanted
on Wii U.
kind of like how Strider was kind of rebooted as a 2D action game.
Wii U and 3DS. Put it on
Oh,
both
it would
of
be
them.
great.
Oh,
Maybe
Same
a,
game.
a less graphically impressive one.
don't look. This part is not for anyone to look
We
at.
got more Austin Powers action going on.
I am not good at driving like this. This is okay.
And yeah, earlier we mentioned Fallout 4, Mass Effect 4. What else did we mention for games we really want to
We've
see?
mentioned pretty much every game that anyone ever wants. Red Dead, Bully.
Red Dead 2.
I mean, we seriously mentioned every game possible.
New Dead Rising. I didn't do that.
We did not
almost
talk
home.
about that.
We'll just open a cold one for you.
You'll notice Lily always wants to open a cold one for you.
Hey,
Yep, she does.
She's really big on that.
She has like 2 lines of dialogue when you come back.
And
But-
there she is.
which is
Her
really
reminding me
destructive.
that beer exists in the world is not a bad thing.
Do they just build the window back up and you just smash it?
I
every
probably
time you
used
come
like
back?
5 supply units on that. I would like to apologize to all my hardworking friends.
It's like, I did it again.
That
Yeah, about
asshole.
20 minutes left, Jeff, so let's
Okay.
make this count.
Make it count. What do you want me to do?
Let's
I mean,
fight
you're-
some zombies.
We'll
some
leave it up to
zombies?
the community that's kind of in the know
What
of this
should
game.
I build?
Well,
Should
you're
I
not
build
gonna-
the training area?
Yeah,
Make sure I have beds.
weights are cool.
I would love Bubble Bobble. That was one of the first games I ever played.
Bubble Bobble? That'd be
Yes,
cool.
somebody mentioned a Bubble Bobble revival for Wii U.
Nah,
No?
nah.
What about Bubble Bobble with Puzzle Bobble as a
No, just
side
like
thing?
let the bobbles go.
I love
let 'em
Puzzle
go.
Bobble.
What about Snow Brothers? That was a good game.
I don't remember that. I
It was
remember.
like kind of like a Bubble Bobble style, but you were a couple of elf-looking guys, and you were. Let's go back to this old ride. Had some good times. Old Blue.
Looking good.
Games we're excited for the rest of the year. Mario Maker. It's one I'm pretty amped about.
Cool.
I think we could have some good creations.
I'm all about the open world games right now. Mad Max and Just
Mad
Cause
Max,
3,
Just
like
Cause
both
3.
from Avalanche. Like I'm super excited for what they're doing. Witcher, obviously, Witcher is going to be day one. Hope it's awesome.
No Man's Sky.
Is
Yeah.
that this year?
I think I don't know if it's going to be this year. I mean-
Oh,
I mean, there's no date
Cool
yet.
trick.
You'd think it was this
Can you
year.
shimmy out?
Let's see. Come on.
I think you're
Let's
stuck.
do this for the last 20 minutes.
That sounds good.
I think you're not going to get out.
All right. Goodbye, old friend.
Rainbow Six Siege. Yes,
Ooh.
that's looking cool. I played that at E3. It was fun, very fast paced. Kind of going for that Counter-Strike Go or Counter-Strike type of experience where it's just one shot, you're dead kind of thing.
We had a preview of that in our last issue, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Awesome. It sounded really cool.
Oh,
So damn tired.
He's not even fatigued in his stamina bar.
Well, he's got asthma. Remember, that's his
Oh.
weakness. So
that's a
not-
nice
let's give
looking
it to him.
house.
yeah,
Ooh,
could be
True
yours.
Detective. Jeez.
Yeah.
I like the way that the grass here is not reacting to you running through it whatsoever.
What do you want?
I mean, we're all in agreement. True Detective is the best show on TV. It's currently not on TV with a new season yet, but of the new shows that have been introduced in the
Oh,
last
God.
5 years,
This is problematic right here.
Yeah.
that's number one, right?
For I have not watched
It was
True
so
Detective,
good. Well, then you can't comment on it.
but
Jeff has. He's
Yeah, it's
in
great.
the moment.
I don't know.
This lady is really awesome.
Yeah,
For a
she
coward,
is.
you ran right in there.
Let's go, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
But now he's cowarding.
I wish he would just barf. Be a touch of realism.
Fargo, I watched one episode. It didn't do it for me.
I would like to see that.
What? Me watching Fargo and it
I
not
would
doing
like
it
to
for
watch-
me?
Yeah, I would like to watch you have a miserable time with Fargo.
What about Better Call Saul? I really enjoyed that
Oh,
first
I haven't
season.
watched that
It's
yet.
really quite good.
So
I
maybe
really
I
liked
can't
it.
comment on it being the best. But True Detective is super good.
It is.
And you should watch it if you haven't already.
How fucking sad is it that I have better social
Hey,
life
language.
at the end of the
I
week?
love the way
Wow.
it slows down like that.
It's like Spider-Man.
You know what? I think I'm gonna talk to her. Say hello.
Speaking of Spider-Man, did you see that leaked email that was like something about like how they're like EDM's really big with the kids these days. Let's have
Yeah.
Spidey like EDM. Maybe he goes to a club and there's EDM playing.
Those are the things that just makes the writers barf.
Remember when Spider-Man went to that piano bar? Oh. And that weird jazz.
Well,
skit?
hey, that was him. That was the superheroes like rebelling against. That was that storyline for Spider-Man. Was instead of destroying a city block, he went and danced in front of Mary Jane.
That was rough.
He found jazz or something. What was he doing there?
I don't
Yeah,
know,
he-
but he
he-
did it
he's
for a
playing
long
piano.
time.
He said something like, "Lay down a smooth track for me."
Dig on this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dig on this. Oh.
He snapped his fingers, if I'm not
did,
mistaken.
yeah.
He threw his coat.
I'd like to see a full movie of that.
Really?
Yeah, that version of Spider-Man. A whole trilogy.
Just going around just being a
Oh, good.
total jerk.
yeah, with that haircut, tighter pants.
Oh, remember he even looked in like the reflection in the window and he went,
Yeah.
like, fixed his hair so he looked like an emo guy.
Is that where you picked that up? The looking in the mirror move?
Yeah.
That's a good joke.
It's mediocre at best.
Silicon Valley, yes. Let's
That's
say
good.
people should watch that. We're just giving advice today on the comics, the
Mm-hmm.
movies, TV shows we think you should watch, and games,
and
obviously.
then you can watch
should
State
play.
of Decay in the background while
Yep.
we talk about
Yeah.
other things.
You should probably
Emo
not pick
Spider-Man.
the asthmatic who's not good at combat to run headlong into a situation that requires combat. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I will say that Spider-Man 3 was in the realm of so bad it's good, whereas Amazing Spider-Man 2 was just so bad.
No. Was Spider-Man 3 where he was like having a good cry out, like on top of a
Anything
scaffolding
else
with
you should be worried
Sandman?
about?
Yeah.
Like they're just both bawling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's not good.
It was. I would say it's. I agree with who was it? Jablo Sean. That
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3 is better than Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 is an absolute train
It's a
wreck.
mess. So many good ideas just jammed down the throat of that thing.
Is that the one with Doc Ock?
No.
Which one is?
Which one? Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, which
that
one
was
is
the
that?
one where there was every villain imaginable. There was
Electro.
Electro with Jamie Foxx.
Rhino.
Okay, I did
Rhino.
not see that.
Green Goblin made an appearance for
Yeah.
like 2 minutes.
The stuff they did with Gwen Stacy was kind of cool. That whole sequence was neat, but
I
yeah,
liked
man.
Oh,
I
God.
liked Goblin in that
No,
one.
no.
And then
Yeah,
I was
he
like,
was
okay.
okay.
I mean, I hated the actor for Harry, but I really liked him as Green Goblin. And then we're never going to see him as Green Goblin ever again.
good. The whole thing just
Yeah,
blow
nuke
it up.
Nuke
Start
it from
again.
orbit.
Yeah, new kid.
I didn't like. I mean, I didn't mind Garfield as Peter Parker.
Eh.
I liked him better than Tobey Maguire.
Wow.
Wow, that was a powerful drop.
That
kick.
really was. Still got it.
I liked Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Oh, this is not
I
great.
would disagree with you, Booger99. I liked Spider-Man 3 better than Amazing Spider-Man 2, but Amazing Spider-Man 1 I would say is better than Spidey 3.
Was that okay? Hold on. Was that the movie where they had like the whole "Yay America" with the
Have you looked at the street?
crane workers?
That is true. Yeah, they did have that cheesy scene where they lined up the cranes and there's like American flags. And,
Yeah. What the hell are they doing?
you know, America.
Yeah. Come on.
just
We get it.
here.
We get it. It's New York. We get it.
Most disappointing superhero movie ever. Batman and Robin, or whatever the one with Mr. Freeze with
Or was that the
Schwarzenegger.
best? That might have been the best one ever.
I can't even hate watch that one.
The fact that that actually made it to theaters is the best thing.
So right now I'm looking for gauze, and I'm gonna maybe it's in this fuel can.
Well,
Who knows?
that guy may have it.
Whoa!
Superman, the Quest for Peace. That one was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't even remember half the things
I
that
mean,
happened in that movie.
There's Elektra, Daredevil.
Sure.
The Ben Affleck
Ben
Daredevil.
Affleck. Which I don't think he's going to make as bad of a Batman as people are painting him. I think that he could be a good Batman.
Like I said, people are angry for no reason at this point. We gotta wait.
It's super easy to be cynical.
Yes.
Hey,
In life in general.
speaking of cynicism,
Yeah.
we have a couple of codes for this game to give away, and I've totally forgotten about it.
Does anybody want to play this?
I think you should. And then you
Comments?
can see for yourself if you're like way better than I am, which you're probably not, but you can see for yourself.
And just rattle off your favorite superhero movie in the comments.
Is there a right answer?
No. So I'll just see a superhero name and I'll pick at random. And it's for Xbox One, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so Xbox One codes for the Year One Survival Edition.
So how are you going to do this now, Reiner?
I'm gonna pick from random.
Right? And then you're just going to post it?
No, I send them a private message
I like to get
through
the details.
Twitch.
Uh-huh.
So you'll get an email through Twitch
Okay.
that has the code, or it says you're winning a code, and then Jeff Cork will email you the code.
Whoa, wait. I'm getting involved in here.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I don't
I
have the
will hand
code.
deliver it to them.
Yeah.
And speaking of Dark Knight Rises, I was actually an extra in that movie.
Really? Who are you?
I was probably person 1500 in the football scene. I was screaming individual as the football stadium exploded.
Can you see yourself?
No, I'm just in the crowd.
Look at those
What
guys
was
out
it
for a
like when the
jog.
stadium exploded?
It was kind of cool. They set off, I think, 67 explosives at once.
I mean, it doesn't suck.
They had the tumbler there just to like kind of show off to us that they have the tumbler. I could say I was directed by Christopher Nolan, which is cool.
You totally can say that.
I can say that. I can get away. I have a picture of him giving us direction.
I'm sure he loved that. Okay, guys. Actually, there's that kid with the frickin' phone out again, taking an Instagram of a selfie of himself with me over his shoulder.
We were told, oh, that guy really wants a ride.
Yep. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to help
Oblige
you move
him.
That was a good movie.
either. Oh, this is really stupid,
Whatever it's
but
called.
whatever.
Inglourious Bastards. That was a great movie.
What made you think of that?
I said oblige him.
Oh, okay.
Like Brad Pitt in that movie, Inglourious Bastards.
Fair enough. Oh, cannot see that rock.
Okay, first winner is
Yes. What was the winning reply?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
War
War Eagle.
Eagle.
War Eagle.
So that's favorite superhero movie?
Was it the
What
best?
was-
Yeah, it was just
what
their
did he say?
favorite. Their
Guardians of the
favorite.
Galaxy? All right.
So War Eagle, it says message sent successfully. It should be coming from me, Andrew_Reiner. Hope you enjoy your game, and hope Jeff gets it to you fast.
I will get it to you.
I liked Norton as the Hulk. I'd like to see a Ruffalo Hulk movie.
Are you responding to like
Comments.
comment? Because it just seems like you're just making these bizarre non sequiturs. Like, all right, what else you got there, Brian Shea? You weirdo.
A
Oh.
lot. My brain is just chaos.
I'm gonna do my part here. Do.
I like the way he just hammers and boards magically appear.
We have 2 codes to give out.
1, 2. Yep.
The second winner is Fruminator. Fruminator.
Fruminator.
Fumigator.
I don't know how long our friends can hold out.
All right, cool, Jeff. I'm glad you spoke up. We're
I
right
know.
at we're like 12 minutes away from being done.
I know. I gotta help my friends.
All right, I sent email to you too. Hopefully you get them. If you don't, let me know. But it should be in your Twitch account.
I'm
And
so
then
glad that
Jeff
everything
will
is
give you them later. Because
Yes.
he's a stand-up guy.
I will not fail you. I promise.
Okay, so don't send any more superhero comments.
Yeah, we'll actually.
People just
ban you.
joining us are gonna be like, "What's going on here?"
We won't ban you. I was just kidding.
Where?
Yeah, where are we going? We got 12
I'm gonna go to
minutes.
this RV.
RV
mission
party.
thing. Yep.
So I wonder if Norton's kicking himself from walking away from the Avengers stuff before it really kicked off.
It got pretty ugly between those
Whoops.
two.
He was
Marvel
in
and
Birdman, so he still got to do his superhero
Sure.
thing.
yeah, it got pretty ugly between Marvel and Norton. They were
There's
making public comments
so
about kind
much
of bashing
money.
each other.
So much money in the Avengers right now.
And being the Hulk is super cool.
Yeah. Although I will say that as much as I like Norton in that role, I think that Ruffalo plays it off a lot better.
I think they were both equally good. Who was the one in the first Hulk movie?
Lou Ferrigno?
No. The the first one that was I can't remember the name of the director.
You talking about Ang Lee?
Ang Lee's. Yeah, who was that Hulk?
Oh, that was somebody I don't even remember his name. I don't think I knew who he was. at
Eric
the time.
Bana?
Yeah, it was. Well done.
And that movie started with him, like they had to make him look nerdy, so they have him like riding a bike with like a weird helmet on. It's just like, good try, guys. it's not.
Let's see what happens
you're
when
not
you put
doing
thick
it.
glasses on him. Eric Bana.
Yeah, Eric Bana. That,
No, if you
and
want
he
to
fought
visit
like a
my
blob
dad,
over a
those are
lake.
better here.
Whenever you can't make out what the villain is, like even the Fantastic Four version of Galactus,
Ooh,
that's a disaster. Just on paper, like back away from
that was so
Stormcloud
bad.
villain.
I wanted Galactus to be such a cool villain in movies, and I'd like to see Galactus make some sort of an appearance in Avengers or Guardians, but I don't think we're going to see it.
Yeah, people pointing out that was Wade Wojcik.
That was Wade.
What's
Yes.
up? Hi, Wade. How are you doing?
Just woke up from a nap.
Yeah. What are you doing back there?
Well,
Producing, right?
yeah, I'm very busy doing a lot of producing things.
Yeah, you're doing videos for our next cover story, which we can't talk about. Or can we? I don't know.
Whoa, jeez.
Whoa.
Look at him go.
No, right now I'm looking up a bunch of pictures of the Hulk.
Okay. That's a job well done.
Yep. Time well spent.
Glad you woke up for that.
There is a new Fantastic Four coming out.
There is. Boy, I don't know about that one. The trailers are good. Like, I'm like, oh, this is interesting vision for
What studio is behind it? Is it Sony?
Fox.
Fox, okay.
Maybe?
Yeah, that's right.
Fox.
It is
People
Fox.
can correct us if we're wrong.
I hope it's Fox, because I just sounded very certain when I was like, you're right.
But yeah, that's a tough franchise to do and make look cool when you got
We're
like
going to see Doom come back?
Orange Rock guy, guy on fire, stretchy dude, and an invisible woman who's a really cheap practical or special effect. Like she's just gone. Okay, cool. Have a frying pan on a string, or have just some guy fall over, like because he got punched.
So
That's easy.
Jer Bear is asking where we can see our previous live stream for Mortal Kombat. I think it should be archived on our Twitch channel, right?
Or did that work out? Did we get the audio on that? Wade Wojcik?
I don't think we did. Let me check our...
Wade played some licensed music as hype music at the beginning of that. And
Oh,
I think that got
no.
us
Yeah.
no audio on the playback.
But it is an option to edit that a little bit out and upload it straight to YouTube, to which Ben Hansen said, no, it's okay.
Can you mention the name of the song? Will that get us blacklisted for this video?
Mortal Kombat!
He just got us blacklisted.
Oh, man.
Do they still play that song at sporting events? Or is it long past its shelf
They-
life?
They don't
think
play
they
that
do.
anymore. They
Yeah.
play like,
Did they do Y'all Ready for This? They do that one?
yep,
little bit.
Bush, that one song that has
Glycerin?
yeah, they play the beginning of the one that has the big build up. Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah.
Paradise City.
Yeah. I hear some Metallica, AC/DC.
Enter Sandman for Whom the
Yep.
Bell Tolls.
Yep. That's pretty much the rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to end
Crazy
it.
Train. Crazy Train's always
Yep.
played at every sporting event ever.
I need to go to a sporting event.
You're doing great on this, Jeff. Are you going to the
Tell
Scream
that
House?
to Spaz. I'm the worst.
Go to the Scream House.
Just a sec here. I gotta drop off some critically important supplies at my home base, and then we'll go to the screen house.
What are you pointing at?
Somebody asking about GI versus.
Oh yeah, we shut it down for the showdown because that would be overkill. But yeah, we'll probably have one a month moving forward.
Nice.
See how that plays out. We'll have some drama and some fun stuff planned out.
Didn't get a chance to take part in the Mario Kart one, so I'm hoping I can take part in a future one here. Hopefully it's a series that I'm okay at.
People saying there was a fix on that. Jeff.
Which one?
It was a Mario Kart thing. There wasn't. It's just you were better than Tack.
Yeah.
And he knew going into that episode that he might lose that goodbye.
Yeah.
He plays it up like he didn't, but he totally. I mean, it's the last line of dialogue in that episode.
I think that when you lose in a Super Replay Showdown, you should take it like a champ, like I did, with grace and poise.
You did. And
Shook your hand heartily.
Yeah, and you said,
Wished
you know,
you the best.
I will.
Bingo.
You know, I was like, hey, let's do Chibi Robo anyways
Mm-hmm.
as a Super Replay, and you're like, no, I need to earn it.
Yep.
And there was like fire in your eyes, and it was super cool.
Yeah, I was hiding the tears.
I was impressed.
Well, thank you.
Found this while I was out.
I'm just going to stream it on my own.
Will there be
Two
more
people.
Tim Turry Ghost?
Tim Turry Ghost.
No, I don't think so. I mean, he's back. I think we got the spirits out of the office. You know, Brian here, he burns incense and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and,
I'm really weird.
Keeps him at bay. Keeps Tim at bay. Michael
Sounds like
Bay.
the situation out there has changed.
All right. So we're going to wind this one down. How much time do we have left?
You got 6 minutes.
All right. What do you want me to do?
I want you to go to that Scream House and go nuts.
Which one is that? Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy.
So first of all, I'm just going to drive here. Yeah, I'm going to drive here. I'm going to see if I can.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
That actually
That didn't
worked
work
better
out
than
so
I thought
bad.
it was going to. This is not a house, but
Hey guys.
wow,
Whoa.
it's quite
He's still angry, dude.
an infestation. Really?
was it?
That was super weird. I feel guilty about this actually.
Who was screaming?
There's some trouble we might want to look into.
That was post you running him over.
Ah, finally a large backpack.
There it is. Watch this, guys.
That's the climax right
Yeah,
there.
that
the
it
stream.
really is.
Do it. Do it.
Tweet. But this guy
Yo!
doesn't. He doesn't deserve it. I'm gonna give
What?
that to my main guy.
Yeah, the coward. But
This guy's done very well.
he has done
I
very
don't
well for
take-
being a coward.
Take anything away from him because he's done his part. So
And
now I
let's wrap this up here. This is State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition.
yes, sir.
With a colon in there.
Not-
Nicely
not
placed.
enough words in the title.
A hyphen. It's out on Xbox One and PC.
Oh.
Jeff Cork is better than any of you will be at playing this. I'm convinced after watching it today.
This is my speed run.
Spaz, don't even try playing it because you will never be this good.
Yep.
And it is a fun open world survival game.
Yep. I
Not
love
very
it.
story driven. There is story stuff in the main campaign, but it is all just kind of text on the bottom of the screen. It's not very cinematic in that regard.
Nope.
But it is about banding together with your group of people, figuring out a way to survive, gather resources,
Cool people having a good time.
having a great time at the end of days, wearing cool skull shirts that you don't want to necessarily show off completely.
This guy looks like he misbuttoned his vest. Too. Like he's off by one.
He
but
is.
Interesting.
He
He's
really
the
is.
worst. But thank you, Jeff Cork, for playing the game. You did
Thanks
a
for
fine
having me.
job. The best job.
Love
Brian Shea for reading random comments. Good job. I'm Andrew Reiner, the best at Showdown and video games. Yes. And Wade Wojcik for sleeping back there. Thanks,
Yeah,
dude.
he looked at pictures of the Hulk though in his defense, so that was cool. Nicely done.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back hopefully next Tuesday at the same time, 4 p.m. with another live stream, but we'll keep you posted on that. Thanks for watching.
Bye.